Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Black excellence at its finest. Yeah, using big words, but he can't define it. Then it hit him with the cannon, don't you stand behind him. It's about to get hot, watch him change the climate. He's nothing but a novice and he show his heart. Man, I think this rookie's done, sticking with a fork. Yeah, he treading water, swimming with the sharks. You will never see the light, living in the dark. The only thing he study is his information. Till I show him all his flaws in his calculation. Gotta leave his dummy dead as a demonstration. So I hit him with the case with no hesitation. It's a wealth of knowledge you ain't never seen. Chop his body up and weigh the dead on a triple beam. This guy is bully on my phone and he keep calling me. Need me to come and pick him up from another murder scene. And he's telling me, I don't know why they keep conveying me. I said we just gon' keep kicking their ass into reality. Shoot the 7,000 said they want a war, but they should have already known that we were looking for. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar.
The mighty Hebrew, universal thoughts in the building. Chief Cantar, DJ Luz, Lord Melchizedek, Jeremiah Judah, Queen Karima, Lion's Den, one life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with bangers spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with bangers spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying. Kept streets burning in flames, you die young with no name. Parents put away engages, being watched by dogs and Edomites, holding gauges for children's rages. Trucks got the brain fried like raisins, leaving hoary hairs with the blame. Ashamed that the revolution was in vain. Integrationist raised Cain, DHS take away our babies. Cops shoot Judah in the back, leaving blood stains. Deuteronomy 28, in the land that is strange. They took our turban ornaments, lights away. And Canaan were kings saw vagabonds get bombed for throwing lots at Yasha Allah. Now Palestine threw rocks at imposters that claim Abba Nawa as their father. Falsifying icons during the Renaissance, while the 12 tribes got sold, still in the blood and the Vinci Code. Jesus said the world's cold. Y'all only knows if I move the world like Curtis Blow. With the doves cry as we grow, little ones lose focus, holding choppers for show. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with fingers spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with fingers spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying. Moral support, so getting high off the old supply that was fake. They used to be Goldie Superfly, now dumb bucks despise. Old owls is wise, shootouts and duct tape in Philly cold houses, knocking off stove tops. Bodies drop, mortals on stock like beat rock and start rotting. Jeffrey Epstein rock the Tupac, didn't stop gunshots up and down my block, reminiscing. My mind wants to let go, listening to Fresco. Let's go, rest in peace. He's Rob, Chucky Ball, Sexo, Chicano Willie, and Little Sexo. And to my man Stu, who put the blasting tool to his two and bang Dodgers noodles. The bullet exit wound, we consume ghetto sins from the womb. Mobbing deep and murder music, mortal sleep, best cocoons, and tunes with new souls of rule. Being slipped from Vicky in your cooler. Legends get slaughtered, North Philly brave hearts is up in the water. Tasting flesh from the school kill, bodies buried through a haunted hill. Single minds pop, sandy pills, filling jails. Death of their baby fathers on the corner. even slipping during the pussy, getting killed. 15 dying is keeping the feel. But for real, Israel. Death knocks at the door. Or make a martyrs of war. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with bank to spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, with bank to spraying. One life to live, in the grave laying.
Right. Come on into the den, man. Shout out to Mighty Hebrew doing it again, bringing that war cloud. You hear? Talking about coming soon. Mighty Hebrew is already here. Peace and blessings. My name is JJ7000, the most feared debater on this goddamn planet. Sit your ass down. I know you can't stand it. All you my little ops out there shaking in their mummy boots when they got them people's champ come on the scene. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, hey, sometimes we got to take a break and just really, stop talking about all this ancient stuff and, comparing ancient writings and scripts. And you got to look at what's really going on today in 2026. This Epstein guy, man, I don't know what to say about this character, man. Shit. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got to give a shout out to my queen, my wife, my forever, Jenny Hayes. Shout out to the Lions Den and the queen of the Lions Den, Sister Karima. Shout out to Neil Love, the Minister of Music. Shout out to the founding forefathers of the Lions Den, Black Jesus, Minister Ballin and Carlin. And I'm talking about, us three right here. Hey, we took the Lions Den to a whole other level, the rest of the technical team and helping us with the flyers and motivating one debater against another in the back chat, telling us to get in the ring. Peace to y'all. We still here and around, man. But today we're gonna look at this some very controversial. My mic muted the whole time. Hold up, man. I'm talking to you. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the Lions Den. My name is JJ7000, the most feared debater on this planet. Sit your ass down, because I know you can't stand it. The reason why I'm laughing, because my wife was looking at me like, you just said that. I was talking to nobody. I guess I'm nobody. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'm somebody. I am somebody. Hey, that's the best thing, Jesse Jackson ever came up with, man. Shit. But anyway, man, peace and blessings. Welcome to the Den. JJ7K TV. Yeah, man, y'all see the title, Epstein probe, the Clintons, Bill and Hillary to be deposed in the New York House of Oversight meeting. I don't know what deposed mean. I guess it means they're under investigation. They should just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Now this guy, before I get into talk about what Robert Greene talking about, peace to my wife, my queen, my forever, Jenny Hayes. Shout out to the Lions Den. I'm talking about Sister Karima, the queen of the Lions Den. Technical support, man. She's bad. She cold with it, with them graphics and all that, man. You need somebody to help you out with that? Hey, get in the inbox. Hey, she'll help you out. She just made a Patar Sar podcast. That's what he told me the other day. So, hey, Sister Karima be doing a thing. But yeah, shout out to the Minister of Music, Neil Love. Shout out to the founding forefathers of the Lions Den. I'm talking about Black Jesus, Minister Ball and Crowley, Jeremiah, please say, y'all the rest of the team. You know what I'm saying? But the three main debaters that was out there was me, Black Jesus in the beginning. I mean, out on the road. And then Jeremiah went to his Maccabees TV holding the flag up. You know how we do. But yeah, man, this is really getting bad, man. I don't, this Epstein guy, he's a damn monster, man. He's a damn monster. You hear me? I mean, I don't know how much of this is true, but it's still going. I mean, we're still talking about it. But he got arrested in 2019. Now they got the Clintons coming. They subpoenaed them to come talk about a few things. So we're gonna start off with that. I got an article. I got my source. My brother in the audience says Robert Greene, Mighty Hebrew addresses the community regarding confusion of who we are and not and now and where we began. Uh, uh, Nepal Shadar, the Rise channel. Okay, you in Nepal Shadar. Matter of fact, hit the goddamn on subscribe button, man. You be my 802nd subscriber, man. We reached a major goal yesterday in on JJ7K TV, man. You know, my 800 subscriber. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, kaboom! I'll never forget you. Kaboom was my 800 subscribers. See, when I got to start remembering the 800th and the 900th and the 1 millionth, subscriber. You hear me? But yeah, man, it's a great day, man. I feel blessed, man. I got a lot of energy. Stay tuned tonight. I'll be on Paradigm Shift TV 314. DMG and we're gonna go ahead and reevaluate that. He said he won. The people voted for him, but I was wrong. I was cheated. I want to recount. I want to recount. God dang on me, because I want to throw some major blows out there. I don't know what the audience missed that night. But it ain't really about who win or lose. It's all about who you connecting with. Are you edifying the body? The people that's like-minded like you. And that's all. That's the main important thing about this information, man. All right, let me see what we got, man. These folks in government, they cutting up, Brother Robert Greenleaf. You with the Rise channel. Let me put the link in here for you. Hey, make sure you subscribe, brother. But if you want for JJ 7000, they wouldn't be bringing women debaters over there to go against Sister. What's her name from Baltimore? I forgot her name. Damn. She got a children's book. Hey, Smash the Idol, what's going on? Peace and blessings this early morning. She got that. What's her name? Dr. Ma'at. Yeah. I said, because she came up there one day talking kind of greasy to 7,000. I'm like, okay. Now, you want to get the ring? This one, they were scared. They was like, man, men can't debate women. I said, okay. I'm going to get some of my warriors for you. You know what I'm saying? But, long story short, that debate never happened with Nepal and Sister LaShawn, Sister Carla. Sister. I brought 4 different women of 3 to debate them, and guess what? The men jumped in the way because they know. I'm talking about this. See, this showed the women's how they kept their menstrual cycle. Listen, not even full bone. How can you say that? It's half a damn bone. And here's the message for you, indigenous black men, indigenous fake men. I told you, sir. You cross me one more time, it's going to be perpetual war. That means forever. Anytime you come up there with your little information, I'm going to beat you up. You talking about everybody regurgitate. They regurgitate my shit. Hey, shut up. You ain't wrote one paper, nigga. Your last paper you wrote was in crayon. You hear me? I mean, come on. Your last paper this nigga wrote was in crayon. And you spelled a lot of things in that wrong. I love you, mama. Just shut up. Nigga, you ain't know like he's some kind of top scholar around here, man. We can hear where the evidence at. You living off a fantasy, nigga. You can't fool with me, man. I don't know why you just up here trying to act like you on my level with these debates. I bring out analysis. I bring out Charles Dr. No, then shut up, nigga. Everybody, you can do a quick Google search on different information. You had the same thing. Yeah, like he peer reviewed or something. Everybody stole from you. He was the first one to win the dunk contest. They just didn't. It wasn't scheduled. You hear me? You didn't see it on TV. He was the first one to catch a goddamn touchdown pass, and he threw it to himself. You hear me, yo? Neil Armstrong, you got some respect to do with a goddamn indigenous black man. He was on the moon first. Yeah, man. Come on, man. What's really going on? the idea from it. It's really supposed to be Back Magazine. They changed the syllables. They changed the letter. That's right. Who else? Get in here and get in a death match with Uncle 7,000. It's gonna be the worst mistake of your goddamn no showing face self, no having debate self career. This gonna be you want to step in the ring with a juggernaut on your first debate. You in some trouble. Yeah, nigga, you try to call here and disrupt. First of all, learn how to push the button. You see this right here, y'all. Look. He's so smart. See that right there where it says StreamYard? I don't think he got fingers, y'all. Hey, if you can't push that, you ain't got no fingers. Use your toes or something. Your bottom lip is hanging. Shit, you might well use that. Oh shit, man! Welcome to the show, man. I don't know where they find these characters. He a former SVDL reject. He wasn't with you. Yeah, he was. I just gave you a chance. You was about the smartest one up out of all of them. You see what happened to Taz the other night? The one who wanted to debate me. You let one of the former Lions there and got slap you around. Congratulations to Jashu. Yeah, man. I heard about you. They said at the Taz loss, he crashed out. Said he quit the league and everything, man. See, that's them simpletons over there at the goddamn SVDL. I mean, come on, bro. You can't win them all. This ain't gonna always rock with you. Shit. Debate yourself, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, they cheated me. That made me, better, stronger, faster. Y'all know what I'm saying? I wanted to train it, man. Y'all see me on the trail, bro. I got a video of me running about 40 miles an hour. Shit. Baby, I do. You know what? He said I was moving slow. You see me on the punching bag, putting big dents in the goddamn body punching bag. Shit, that's power. Oh, yeah, take a look. You see that imprint went halfway through the goddamn body bag. That's shit. I had to take a look at it like that. I must have been angry that day. But yeah, man, these SBDL dudes, man, they don't want no smoke with the line. I done beat them all up. Chris, I hate my hairline hairs. Running for the hills. Domo, talking about he the political pro. Look, he got beat up and quit in the second round. You hear me? A9, come up there running this goddamn anonymous Hebrew, running his lip. What happened? Oh, I don't want to debate. Yeah, I bet you know what you come up here for. Solo file. He was so scared. He created a diversion. Doing some weird shit. This will get me out of this debate with 7,000. Yeah, nigga. Hey, bro. Speaking of solo file, y'all. I mean, I know y'all getting send that nigga a care package. Domo and Chris. A9. Julian Andrews, Deposed. All these weirdos come from over there. Q. Y'all know where he is. All you goddamn SVDL rejects, they just dispersed all of the other goddamn platform. Be aware of them. How you can notice them. How you can notice one of them. They have a real pseudo angry type of scholarship going on. You hear me? Always these weird goddamn topics. But back to indigenous black men, since you want to run up on 7,000, talking about everybody. I mean, I kind of know it, but then when you put me in the regurgitation goddamn classification, now we got some toleration. Now, hey, I'm finna get at you, bro. I'm finna get at you. You sitting up here talking about Jonah spent 3 days in the well. He said that happened literally, y'all. I said, yeah. See, this is a time out, man. You Harry Potter. You too old to act like that. Yeah, Solo Fire smash. Solo Fire, I don't know what happened. Look at it. Solo Fire that fell off the face. No, he over there with Epstein. Some goddamn where he working for him. This is what I'm talking about. Epstein ain't dead. Shit, he running around with a big Santa Claus beard and making it obvious. Man, come on, Epstein, man. You a mess, man. Shit. Up there blackmailing folks. Allegedly human hunting down black folks, eating babies. I mean, where did this wicked nigga from? I mean, come on, bro. Now, I didn't call them the herb. That's what they call us, man. They hate that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, all these rap songs, I mean, I seen white folks calling each other a nigga. I said, well, damn. Okay, what is this? Well, that's for another time, another place. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. And then this black man, I know you probably running out of minutes on your top. What that pay the text phone? One of them top text phones from Walmart. Yeah, you get your little burner phone. And then this black man still working with a goddamn beeper. Nigga, I gotta spell hello to him. Hey, 46. Wait a minute. What? How you spell? 46770, nigga. Hey, that's what he gotta go run to the payphone. You hear me? 46770, nigga. Let's get to the meat potato. Nigga, hey, I'll destroy you in the debate. I would destroy you. The malfeasance. This my information. I said this back on Unbiased channel back in 2004. Nobody watched that nigga. How we supposed to know? I mean, come on, bro. Look at them bombs. Let's keep going, man. Today's a good day. Did I dare you? Hey, nigga, call in and you accept this death match. And it's gonna be the worst mistake of your YouTube career, nigga. You better go ask what happened. Hey, go ask Chief X. After I beat him so bad, he stayed on the internet for 6 weeks. I was looking for him. 6 weeks. Yeah, hear me? Go ask Sebastian Cole what happened to him when he got in the ring with me. I had a mental breakdown in the middle of the debate. You hear me? Man, come on, bro. Them some of the videos. Go ask DeBron Tillis what happened to him. Let's see, man. Come on, bro. I don't know why you trying to act like you built for something like this, bro. Well, let's get into some of this Epstein stuff, man. See what's on our itinerary. I'm about to skip around a bit. We're gonna talk about the Clinton probe and all that. We're gonna get into this. Anybody see see indigenous black man close to a payphone? Hey, tell that nigga to go get some change. Yeah. Oh. That nigga, I mean, come on, bro.
In Rio de Janeiro.
Hey, my arm be hurting full of indigenous black man. I gotta hold the phone for 3-4 hours. Like, yeah, everybody just take my shit. You ain't wrote nothing, nigga. I told you, last paper you wrote was in crayon, nigga. So what the hell going on? That was in first grade. Your dumb ass up here. Can't even, you don't know how to, look, he don't know how to push he can do everything else, but for some reason he can't push the button where it say jump on. And you want us to take you serious? Oh shit. Woo! Oh man. That never did. I did this. Oh, you alone. You can't even push the button. I push the button. Look, they were teaching it back there. That was yeah, nigga. It's too technical for him. That's what he told me, y'all. It's too technical for. That's how he said. It's too technical for me. I said, what, nigga? Just push the button. I said, man, come on, bro. You want us to take you serious? Let's get to the meat potato. You can go check this out on African Diaspora News Channel. This is for it's not for critique purposes. This is for educational purposes. You know, Africa. Yeah. This is on African Diaspora News Channel. See, I go to news channel all over the world. So y'all stuck on NBC and ABC. You know, come on, man. They gonna defeat just what you know. You got to step it up, man. All right, let's go. Look what's going on. What this? Now this is Epstein. Part of the show, the Epstein conspiracy. So I put conspiracies in the middle. File. the Epstein conspiracy files. Is it real? It's conspiracy. But this is what they're saying about him. The Epstein, you need to get come out of hiding and explain some of this. Here you go.
We're here in Rio de Janeiro, and I guarantee you this will be an unforgettable experience as you get to taste the food, the culture, have experiences with the historical aspect of Brazil. That's right, one of the major points.
Name of this was Epstein hunted black people. Racist emails reveal human hunting. So they got code words. And this brother right here gonna tell you the code words that they were using for us. And then some of them just blatant said nigga with the ER. Okay, y'all? Let's keep going.
Of the African diaspora. And guess what? We want you to join us here in Brazil. The views are amazing, the food is spectacular, and the experience is unforgettable. And the only thing that's missing is you. Join us.
Oh, man. Oh, okay.
What are my beautiful African family? It's your man Theo E.J. Wilson, aka Brother Tej with African Diaspora News. And the Epstein files have taken the world by storm. I was just in Gambia. They're talking about it there. After that, I went to Senegal. They're talking about it there. I went to Lou. The global international consequences, the fallout for the world order as we know it is going to be catastrophic that people who were on the island to abuse and partake of the rapaciousness with Epstein himself. All the things, there's some Gambia. They're talking about it there. After that, I went.
And the experience is unforgettable. And the only thing that's missing is you. Join us.
What are my beautiful African family? It's your man Theo E.J. Wilson, aka Brother Tej, have taken the world by storm. I was just talking about it there. I went to London, and international consequences, the fallout for the world order as we know it is going to be catastrophic when it comes to the faith that we have in the system itself. And there's so many sordid, horrific details coming out. All these conspiracy theories are getting proven. True. The adrenochrome and the drinking of the blood and the babies that's getting eaten. And of course, we know about the sex trafficking and the high abuse with Epstein himself. But of all the things, there's something that's getting lost in the detail. And that is the fact that we have evidence buried in these 3 million files on the island. Now, this was something that has been suspected for quite some time, but now we got these receipts, and here's how they pan out. The example we're pulling from is an Epstein Files data set 9. And if you go to the Department of Justice website, justice.gov, and look up the Epstein library, you type this word in and it comes up automatically. Now, you know, Pam Bondi and them are trying to take the files off the back end so we can't see them, but there's moon crickets. I don't know where the term moon cricket came from, but if you type in moon cricket,
see, that's the racist word that they use in their code. Call us moon crickets. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is in the files.
You will find this email in the Epstein files. It's currently there right now as of the making of this video in data set 9. It literally says subject.
All right, stop there. Everybody, take a picture of that right there, and you go to the Department of Justice, and you can pull up this file right here. I'm gonna take a picture of myself because I was trying to type it in, but yeah, moon crickets. Y'all see this? You're gonna learn today at the Lions Den Academy of Education and Information. We bring it out. You know, not like all these other channels, man, with echo chambers, and, you know, talking about some, are we monkeys or are we goddamn humans? I mean, are we serious? Do we got more important things to talk about? Huh? Missing children, we still getting hung in 2026. You hear me? And they want to talk about, are we humans or monkeys? And made it a pay-per-view. I said, what the hell is this? Let's keep going, man.
Snipe hunt.
Y'all get it? Snipe hunt is over. Moon crickets in field bag. Now, who y'all think they talking about? Guess what? They're niggers. Y'all see that? I'm reading it right here on the goddamn screen. Ain't nothing else need to be said. Look, snipe hunt is over. Moon crickets in field bag. Come on, man. They kidnapping us and they taking us to places that we ain't never seen or heard of in our goddamn life. Moon crickets. Look at this. EFTA 00580261.pdf data set 9. You go to the Department of Justice. You can pull this up. You see? Here go the date. Saturday, January 1st. And I don't know why they didn't give the year, but it says, but you type in 450105, and then there you go. Guess what? There. Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like I say, art imitates life. They already made movies about this. Why Eyes Wide Shut? They already made movies about this, what they're doing in real life, in their rituals. So y'all think, oh, Big Buddy and Michael Jackson, man, put on the greatest performance at the Super Bowl, man. All that is demonic stuff going on, man. Rituals. Murder by numbers. You see? Hey, LeBron don't want to retire yet because his contract is almost over. He got to keep playing, bro. Hey, the Rolling Stones got to keep playing, man. Once they stop, it's over. 80 years old up there trying to rock and roll out. Man, come on, man.
is over. Moon crickets in field bag. Date Saturday, January 1st. And it said, guess what? They're N-words.
Look at that. Well, what more information do you need?
Your book deserves the
what more
same
information do you need? You think his brother went out the way to
bestsellers
make
get.
this up? He gave the reference where you go pull it up.
That is exactly what Spines offers
They
at our
ain't gonna, you know, they ain't making
Can't
this a big important part of the story. Of course not. You see? If this was the only part of the story, the whole world wouldn't even be outraged. They've been coming over here eating us and hunting us down.
More racist and clear than that. Snipe hunting, they called it. Hunting black folk down is snipe hunting. Moon cricket in field bag. Guess what? They're N-words. Moon crickets in the field bag. I wonder what that field bag looked like. But that's not the only evidence. Let's dive into this next example of Jeffrey Epstein and his cohorts hunting black people is a conspiracy theory that was proven correct about Epstein's connection with the Rothschild family. Now, a lot of people, if you've been in conspiracy,
connected to the Rothschilds, they're connected to the Rothschilds, they're connected to the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, you know, all this connected, all these high elites. This is a global criminal enterprise doing what they want to do. They got all the money. They own all the banks.
land long enough, or you've been doing a deep dive.
What they call it? What do you say? A adrenaline or something like that? Drinking babies' blood, frightened, scaring them so much. And then when they're so frightened, then that's when they get rid of, do what they do to them, and then they drink the blood. This is what's been said. Allegedly, this is what they do.
On the roots of our central banking system, you know that the Rothschild family is family numero uno when it comes to the quote-unquote Illuminati bloodlines that control the world, right? Speculation. Jeffrey Epstein and a daughter of the Rothschild family. And
hey, it's breaking news right here, man. This is the part of the files that we need to be more concerned about. I mean, the other ones too are important, but goddamn, because since Epstein, he didn't like the black kids and the black, they did something different with us. Sick.
Apparently, she was doing some snipe hunting of her own. On October 24th, 2016, Marianne de Rothschild.
Now look at her. Now you wouldn't look at her and think that she's some kind of sick, demonic person. It's just like a school teacher, y'all. Somebody, somebody work at the bank. Somebody in the Playboy spread out. But even if you're in Playboy spread out, she still ain't gonna look like no goddamn killer. Look at her.
It's Jeffrey Epstein and says, got it. Amazing.
Oh, here it is. What we got right here? Thrilling hunt. Oh my God. Like, are you serious? Look. October 24th, 2016. Then they typed out, they blacked out the goddamn who it's from, which I guess they proved it was her. Jeffrey Epstein. Thrilling hunt. Thanks. And then she put her name, so I don't know who this is from here, but here go her name. Thrilling hunt. Arian D. Rothschild. Come on, man. Look at this. And then got it. Amazing old male and amazing hunt. My bankers should be careful. See, I'm talking about they're human hunting, man. This is crazy.
Old male and amazing hunt. My bankers should be careful. You ever be wondering what happens to these homeless folks?
There you go. Okay, the homeless folk. Then they told you. They told you they've been. I gotta type in that movie with Ice-T. They hunted him, but the only thing about that movie was a happy ending. Yeah, well, we'll trick them to make them think it is a happy ending, but we know it. This is what they saying, laughing. You hear me? Ice-T, you gonna win. Ice-T winning in this one. See, Ice-T win in the movie, y'all. Until we find out a real life person escaped this, like Ice-T did, they just trying to they, okay, we got to at least make it look like he, at the end he won against evil. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Folks that suddenly disappear off
Pay
the
attention.
street. You ever wonder
I didn't
where
give a damn about no topics of, we girl. In the pot. We charge $35 for that. I tell you, I'm smart. Shut up.
the unhoused brothers go and sisters go, the elderly, the addicted? Where do they end up? There's been legislation passed in my neck of the woods that criminalized homelessness, right? And the police then have the opportunity to literally sweep them off the streets. This Epstein rabbit hole is bottomless. I mean, this is just
whoa. There you go. Criminalize homelessness. Take them in jail. Nobody knows they're missing. And then next thing you know, you're on some kind of weird island. Even some of these, they show you some of these shows, let's go to this retreat. Next thing you know, they gave you something to drink. And man, come on, bro. You stuck on there for years. These movies just don't be made up. They be the real shit. You see the guy that made the movie Eyes Wide Shut, they got rid of him. Hey, bro, what you doing, man? Hey, bro. You got to go. You're doing too much.
One tiny little example of the inhumane depravity of these people in the upper crust of the world. It's pretty much not up for debate anymore that a cabal of wealthy psychopaths drink human blood, eat babies, rape girls, and hunt people. Like, this is the world that we're actually living in. I said, when I first saw this latest data dump of Epstein files, I was like, I got to call every conspiracy homeboy and be like, I owe you one, bro. Apologies. The craziest are like literally the only thing that is not in these, there's like two things that are a mad conspiracy that ain't in the Epstein files at this point that haven't shown up yet because we don't know. And that's reptilians and aliens. I'm waiting on reptilians and aliens. Everything else turned out to be true, which is crazy. And they might be turn out to be true later on. We never know. But here's the thing. I think that this is a beautiful time to be.
If anybody want to see this, Epstein hunted black people. Racist emails reveal human hunting. You can go check this out on his brother's channel. Let me show you. I don't know what he's doing up here. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about, man. You can't be throwing up the 666, and bro, you got to be careful if you try to bring like you on our side. To me, now you sending messages. Bro, what are you doing? You cannot be doing this, sir. Look at this, y'all. See his little hand? So you can't see. I'm talking about. Sometimes you can't trust the messenger. You hear me? Now look at this. You can go watch this though. Now he got 1 million, almost 2 million subscribers. So he's very powerful. He has a very powerful voice. African Diaspora News Channel. But hey, bro, this right here is unacceptable. This right, because it ain't no conspiracy theory no more. Putting your hand over one eye, you know what I'm saying? All this. What are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot be doing this. We're gonna eat the meat and spit out the bone. Now I gotta look at you side-eye. I gotta look at this brother side-eye right now. What's his name? I don't know his name. But yeah, come on, man. Look at this, y'all. What is he doing? And you trying to talk about the Illuminati and all of those secrets. Why are you throwing up they goddamn symbols? See? There's a reason why he got one. They use him for a different objective. Okay, yeah, you kind of expose us and act like you on our, you on the people's side, but we got different plans for you. I mean, something right? You got to be educated enough to know you talking about all this. You got to be educated enough to know that this is one of their symbols. You want me to show you a whole video of them all I'm doing and covering their eyes? You've been around. You had to be around long enough to get 1 million, almost 1,900,000 subscribers. What the hell's going on, y'all? See, did y'all pay attention to this? This is why we here. Our eyes are closed wide open. You know what I mean? My eyes are closed. I can see in the spiritual. Closed wide open while yours is wide, what do they call it? Open wide shut. See? Man, come on, man. Come on. Man, come on. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand, y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna see if he doing anything else. Look at him.
Alive,
He
because
held up
if
for a
you
long
look
time, and then he did the one finger. Oh, brother. Yeah, I see you. My eyes,
at
hey, close wide open. Close wide open. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody say it together. Our eyes are closed wide open. Because we don't see things on face value, what you showing, while yours is eyes wide shut. Watching this, some of you people. Let's keep going.
all the things that have been in the way of people getting what they need on this planet when it comes to a livable wage and universal health care and the amount of money comparatively small that it takes to end world hunger, poverty, to stop these wars and these genocides, blowing up babies and all this stuff. What is going to...
Yeah, he charismatic, you know what I'm saying? But then when you get to popping up your little signs and stuff, yeah, my eyes is closed wide open. See through the spiritual realm. Yeah. Okay, Marquise, you need to jump on the panel, man. I know you lying to security, peeking out in the audience, making sure people ain't cutting there and cutting up. You know, but come on, man. I want to hear some of your thoughts. Oh, you very intelligent. You know, hey, hit the panel, Marquise, man. Come on. I mean, come on, man. Smash Idol, hit the damn panel. Look at the link. I want y'all views on this, not just mine. This some see. This some. I used to talk about stuff like this, the Illuminati and aliens and stuff, Anunnaki. You know, just different topics. It wasn't just always Bible stuff like some of these guys. I mean, the world is bigger than just Bible. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's just a book. I don't need this book to tell me how to connect to a creator. I don't. Creator the universe. Why? There's rules and regulations in it. Stop you from, connecting to your true self or whatever, man. Oh, you cut your hair. God is mad with you using a razor. Take them jeans off. That's right. Wearing a man's clothing. These niggas dumb as hell. You know what in the box around. I didn't say the herb. You know, I don't know about, you know, that's the real racist stuff. The nigga is like, I guess, accepted in society. And I seen two Chinese dudes call themselves, I said, what? Cheap nigga? I said, what? Oh, my nigga. Okay. All right, I'll leave it alone. It's in the music. But, you know, we had to reverse it, our people, to reverse it like a term of endearment. And, you know, but the herb, now we got problems. Now we know you're being a racist piece of shit. Like they put in the files. Let's go.
Take is us exposing.
There it is again. There, he just put it in there again. Did y'all see that? This is what I'm talking about, people. Look at the signs and symbols of some of these people that they put in front of us in the videos. He did it again. Look, y'all. What's this? Oh, wow. This guy is something else, man. See? Look, there it is. Come on. Look at that right there. Now that I pointed it out, he's going to probably be doing this through the whole entire. No, he not only did he just do a 666, he threw up a double 666. Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this, y'all. I don't understand. Hold on. Look, I want y'all to meditate and say lie on this real quick, because he's calling us up, bringing us the message, trying to expose the elite. But why are you throwing up Oh, you get the kids smashed out. Get the kids together. Hey, the baby might need and baby yelling. What, you talking about your kid? You know, when I don't know. And baby yelling and shit. You know, if it's a little baby, you might need to burp it. Cuddle it for a little bit. Not it, the baby. I don't know what I said. Cuddle the baby. That's proper way of saying it. My fault. Check the diaper. You know what I'm saying? Laying in the bed, his little thing crib or something. Make sure ain't nothing on it underneath the, hurting his back. You know what I'm saying? See, I could have dad for hey, look, smash item. Now, what you got going on, man? Smash item hitting the goddamn platform. Go ahead, man. Look at this top screen for Smash Item. What you think about this character? See?
Right, he sold out. He sold out. Yeah, I mean, he sold out. I mean, signs and symbols is for the conscious mind. You know what I mean? So these people will tell you in your face. You got to think about it. We know that
for him to reach that stat.
I think you went muted, bro.
Hey, brother Smash, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I don't know if I can hear you. Hold up. What's going on?
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me put on screen now. Hold up. Yeah. So I mean, look at this brother right here, bro. You see him on screen? He done doubled it.
No.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just
share
trying
the screen.
You ain't got to do all that with your fingers, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, share the
almost
screen.
2 million subscribers for a reason. Oh, okay. My fault. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Look at this guy. Now look at that.
Hey, he got the vortex in the background and everything.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, if people all right.
No. Go ahead. Now I'm trying to get the screen back for you. Yeah, go ahead. Speak on it, fam. See what,
okay,
what you see.
Yeah, if anybody any conscious of the new age era and stuff, you could use that dude as a picture of meditation. That he looked like he's trying to imitate an idol. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he looked like he's trying to imitate an idol, and I don't know if anybody notices that, but I think ain't that a so-called Israelite platform or supposed to be like?
Yeah, Africa Dysphoria, or I don't know if he just all Israel. He showed different people from around in Africa, but what I'm saying is, how you trying to tell? Okay, you good job of exposing Black people being hunted, and you trying to act like you going against the elite. But what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing, sir?
Promoting.
My eyes closed wide open. You guys, eyes. What is it? How do you say it? Eyes wide shut. You got your eyes open, but you can't see. I didn't caught him, y'all. Let's keep going. See what else he's talking about. I mean, thank you for bringing this out, but who you trying to connect with? You got 2 million subscribers, bro. Damn near. You got to do, man, to get to them type of levels, man. You got to be connected. They ain't gonna let nobody bring a real message out. Getting no 2 million subscribers. What? Who? Who out here that they got 2 million subscribers and really bringing a real powerful message and connecting to the people? Name it. I want to go to his platform. I want to go to her platform. They're gonna keep us in the thousands. See? Until you get to the point where you agree with them. You submit to them. You do what they say. Just the message. Come on, man.
Using these people, knowing who they are, in finding some apparatus to bring them to justice. But first, we have to know who was who.
Did it again. Did it again. You did it 7 times so far.
This man addicted to it, bro.
Right.
Wow.
He didn't start off, man. Smash. He didn't start off doing it in the beginning, but now he throwing it up. I'm with y'all. I want to be with y'all. You're already with him because you got 2 million subscribers, bro. 1,900,000. You already with him, sir.
And have a good enough reason to exert the kind of force necessary to bring them down. And there's no better reason than the violation and harm of children and the innocent. Racism is one of the many faults that they have as people. Like, I'm like, it would be weird if you were into like eating babies and not also kind of racist. Like, it would be crazy if Jeffrey Epstein was like, yeah, I'll violate teenage girls and I'll eat me some babies, but I am all about reparations for Black Americans. That would be the bizarre thing. It's not bizarre that somebody that depraved also participated and enabled the hunting of Black people. Wow. So we at the African Diaspora News Channel will be keeping our eye on this situation, as I know that you will. But most important,
hey, can I? Maybe I might be mistaken, but can you correct me if I'm wrong? Now, I thought I had seen something that, you know, I understand that, yeah, this dude, J.E., you know what I'm saying? He was like on that, you know what I'm saying? Especially, and it could have been with our people too. But I thought I seen something that was like saying that like he didn't like want our people around in his thing because like he got something out of it more by doing it to his own women and the kids and stuff. I think sometimes a lot of these people might be trying to gaslight us into something, you know what I mean, while they work with them people.
Yeah. Maybe it's, you know, they look at us as like less of a human. So why would he want to drink our blood? Or what you know what I'm saying? He doing it to his own people.
Right.
But they do different stuff with us as well. So we cannot just throw that out the window. Man, we're getting kidnapped and hung. I mean, like this hasn't stopped. If you go on Missing Children's, download that on your Facebook. Every day is somebody coming up missing. Every day, being trafficked.
Sheesh.
You know, like I said, bro, this is a global criminal enterprise, man.
It's weird because ain't nobody, you know, I would think like these people, you know, they'll commit another January 6th or something, you know what I'm saying, over the absurdity of what's going on. But instead, they're still trying, you know, you got these people, instead of focusing on what your government doing and what your leaders doing, they trying to pinpoint everything about us because, you know, they feel like, well, if our leader is doing this, then you know, then that means we gotta go against them. They don't want to go against them. They just want to sweep it under the rug. Dude should have been locked up the whole game, all of them. And the American people, they should have did another January 6th, climbed up the wall, got him up out of there. But nah.
Yeah. All right, let's continue. Let me know. You can jump in anytime to make your comments.
Importantly, we need you to keep your eye on us as well, and you could do that by downloading our app. Ain't none but, what is that, $9.99 a month, 13 cents a day. You can't afford not to download that app, especially the way that they are.
Come on, man. You see?
Hey, show the screen. All right.
This guy.
If they are downloading.
I mean, no, we can't trust you, bro. Thanks for bringing it, giving us the link to see that. But bro, no. You know how them people
link down our algorithm here on YouTube with more.
There you go.
You got to show the screen. All right.
Oh, okay, my fault. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See, I need my co-pilot here, man. Sometimes I'm thinking y'all watch. One time I talked to myself about 45. Hey, listen, powerful information on that one. Man, look at this guy, man. Smash out. Look at this guy. Look, there you go again.
Come on, bro.
Y'all see this?
Again?
Come on, bro. Now he wanna...
Nah, bro.
Bro. Nope. We're not going for that, bro. Nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like that on the regular. It might be accident every once in a while, but nobody does this through the whole show.
Nah, bro.
And you said something about that vortex.
Yeah.
You said something about a vortex. Yeah, that a little bit.
Oh no, bro. This dude, bro, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on people that,
Speak on that.
you know, it's cool to talk with your hands, but you throwing up these signs and stuff, bro. Something wrong with you. You part of something.
Yep. It gotta be 2 million subscribers. They'll never let me get 2 million subscribers. They better let me make it to 800. And congratulations, JJ7K TV. Yesterday, Brother Kaboom, I got us over the hump. Brother Kaboom, I'm always remember you. And then whoever hit the 950, 850, you know, the numbers like that. It took me 3 days to get my 800 subscribers. Now I'm at 802. But yeah, man. It to build up 2 million people, and then you up here doing this. How you exposing the elite? You got to know the hand sign. You got to know the symbols. You got to know, bro. And you want to try to fool us like you with us. He's not. How you gonna, y'all?
I just don't understand how a person can be. You say you ain't elite. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But as far as I know, only people that really when the people bring out powerful information, they don't get too many. They don't get too many views. You know what I mean? Nope. And that's just kind of weird how the elite run this, and they're like, oh yeah, here we just gonna run it through the algorithm. That this was going on. Come on, bro.
Right? Yeah. Let me see how many views you get on this. You made a great point. Hold up, this is why let's see, my eyes is wide, closed wide open. You got to be. You cannot look at what you see on TV. Man, that all that is a facade. Close your eyes and really think and see what's really going on. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. I mean, a lot of people like, man, that Bad Bunny, man, yeah, man, he represented Hispanic culture. No, he did not. That demon cannot represent the whole Hispanic culture because y'all ain't running around in no devil outfits. Y'all ain't running around in no lipstick like the men. I mean, like that's just the whole Hispanic culture. I mean, I get it. They tricked y'all like, yeah, our turn represented at the Super Bowl. I get that part. I get that. Yeah, y'all had Kendrick Lamar last year. We had blacks there the whole time. In these Super Bowls, they ain't just Kendrick Lamar. Well, I'm saying they use y'all audience. Bad Bunny gets 80 or 90% of his, you know how they get them 360 deals? He gets 80 or 90% of it's like he get more than the people that's sponsoring him. Usually they get more. So the devil that they put in front of us, this deceiver, made a real deal with the devil. Made a real deal, with the dark forces, with the elite, to manipulate another audience.
Come on, bro. Hey, look. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to get all biblical and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make it to a preacher thing, but check this out, bro. You know, so for all you non-believers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You sit there and mock the word of Most High and stuff like that. Y'all can, and I can guarantee you there'll be people up here like, man, Smash and JJ, they on some conspiracy stuff, But I'm about to show you a warning that tells y'all exactly what's going on. Isaiah 8:11 through 12. It says, I'm just going to say the Lord, you know what I'm saying, for basic. It says, the Lord has given me a strong warning not to think like everyone else does. He said, don't call everything a conspiracy like they do, and don't live in dread of what frightens them. You know what I mean? Going on to say, make the Lord of heaven hosts holy in your life. He is the one you should fear. He is the one you should make that should make you tremble.
that we
But once
tell.
again,
So go ahead.
yeah. But once again, the strong warning is don't think like everybody else. You know what I mean? And don't call everything a conspiracy. This, I don't think it's a conspiracy, bro. JJ might be on to something.
Yeah. Hey, Smash Out, you got a Facebook? You got a Facebook page?
Nah, I don't. Yeah, only thing I got is YouTube, bro.
Oh, okay. You got a channel, or you just hang out on? You just got a.
Yeah, no, I got a channel. I got 2 channels.
Are you on TikTok?
Nope. I don't do none of that because I tried to do Facebook for a minute and I just got pissed off. All I see is Israelites doing dumb shit, and that just pissed me off. I'm like, fuck y'all, bro. So I'm just YouTube. I got 2 channels on YouTube though.
So we got to start going to your channel and help you build that up, bro. You know, I'm game for all of that. My next idea, I don't care if anybody copy it or just my what I want to do. Maybe these people are already doing it, but we're gonna go on TikTok, man, and because there's a lot of people on there that's thirsting for real information. They will follow you if you just have been cooking in your drawers, tying your shoe, cutting your toenails, and they sit them. Yeah. So when I get on there, I want to have real conversations, real information. So I'm gonna put my TikTok link in the chat. I gotta get 1,000 subscribers to even go live on there. Once I go live, it's over. It's
Damn,
over.
1,000?
It don't take long. Just the plan. All you do every day, follow 50 people, right? Follow 50 people. 20 of them gonna follow you back to get you 1,000. You gotta know because you want them to hear your voice. So Hemi got 4,000 subscribers over there. I told him yesterday. I said, bro, we need to start debating over here. He's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Because you can have 8 people. You can have 8 people on your panel on TikTok. But everybody on there, they're just doing simple shit, arguing, and people sending the money, talking about each other. People sending them money, cooking, and people sending them money, supporting them. You know what I'm saying? Supporting them. Like, damn, what they gonna do when they get real information? So the Lions Den's getting ready to go on TikTok to reach a different audience. And hey, I don't care if somebody did it before me or after me. This is what I'm gonna do with it. Real talk. Let's keep
Hey, shout out to the Lions Den.
Maybe you're watching us in the app.
I was just saying, shout out to the Lions Den. Kareem and TJ, they've been going crazy on the JE files. You know what I mean? They've been holding it down over there while JJ amping it up over here. You know, so that's what's up.
Well, you know, that's my home base. That's the, you know, the channel, the brand that I created, Lions Den. So yeah, it's cool when everybody and we're partners, especially Kareem holding it down for us. You know, yeah.
Right now, and if you like what I say and how I say it, go ahead and follow my personal YouTube channel right here on YouTube, which is Theo Cyrus.
Yeah, this guy right here, 4.2. And how you got
right? I am Theo E.J. Wilson, aka Brother Tej, and I'll see you next time.
Now you're doing more promotion. He's done. Okay, we said you gave us the keys to investigate that part of the situation. He gave us where they can find that in the files, right? So, anything else? I don't trust you. I don't trust you, sir, because you throwing up them occult symbols. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do? We're gonna continue. Yeah, he deep. He deep in there. Go ahead. The top 4 seconds. The top.
Yeah, no, you're right. He in deep, man. That's wild. I think I seen him throw them mugs up more than I did DJT, and he love that sign. Every time he on the podium, he and this in America, this throwing up that sign. But that dude, he's throwing that mug up more than the Bloods. Like, sheesh. I don't know. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind, man. Conscious mind. I ain't being esoteric or anything when I say that. I mean, but we also notice that our people love signs. You know what I mean? They're mesmerizing to you. You know what I mean? I would even go as far as say a lot of time when these people doing these signs, if your mind ain't right, bruh, it can activate something. You know what I mean? Or trigger you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like if a vice lord, if you're a real banging vice lord, you know what I'm saying? See one of the guys throwing up the rakes, that's really gonna trigger him. It's gonna throw his whole day off. You know what I mean? So people better think. Don't call everything conspiracy, man, and protect yourself when you looking at people speak and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is not conspiracy. That's the trick word. Just like you know, a lot of people who follow the Bible, whatever.
A complete AI.
We don't care if they're billionaires. We don't care if they're.
The deceiver tricked people that he wasn't real. So this right here is Epstein News Live, horrifying. Bill and Hillary Clinton makes a shocking statement on probe. On the probe. Now we could just peek in for this for a minute, but because it's live right now, so I can't really go to the parts that I want to show. But yeah, this was going on, man.
Who they are.
Here we go.
Do you agree to work with me, though? We got to get the bank executives here. Because, Mr. Chair, you and I know that this is still being funded in some other way. Epstein's dead. But we know there's another.
He ain't dead, man. Cut it out.
Other person out there.
Cut it out. Too important to be dead. He knows too much. Whatever it is, he is important in their organization. You see what I'm saying? He moved up somehow from a whatever. For somehow they planted him in there. He come out of nowhere. He's not even royal blood according to their classification. And that woman was his handler.
I'm just kind of
connected to them people.
How does this dude have this much information? Like, I'm lost.
Right.
I'm lost. This is you mean to tell me this one guy has so much on these people, and these are the same people that have been interacting with. Like, come on, bro. The FBI. We don't care who they is. They all probably was been in on this. Since I've been little, I've been seeing little kids on milk cart boxes missing. And you mean to tell me y'all can't find none of these children ever? But all of a sudden, you know what I mean, this dude get popped off and he's dead all of a sudden. And oh yeah, he had all this. Oh, it was him. He. Nah. Oh, and he dead. He can't pay for his sins. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear it. Something's going on. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird how people wind up, quote unquote, unalived when something, especially the big people, you know what I mean? They wind up unalived, quote unquote, when the fire get too hot. Stop, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, look, now they want to make him disappear. Now he dead. No, they just because if he's a link to all the information, we gotta get rid of him. But they didn't kill him. I'm telling you. I mean, he didn't kill himself. It's a lie. You can't tell me that dude killed himself. All of a sudden, he killed himself, yo.
Nah, I don't know.
Too much.
I don't know about that, bro.
Oh, come on. Go ahead. I mean, come on.
Like yeah, bro. I don't know about that.
Flipping from all those different people. Yeah. All them different people that he was dealing with, dignitaries, people from all over the world. Why was he so important? Why did everybody want to come to his island? Think about that.
Right.
Why everybody want to have lunch and dinner with this guy?
Furthermore, how did they not know about his island? But he had the biggest island. How do you not? I mean, come on, bro. This man was in the Forbes and stuff, wasn't he? Like, man, bro. Oh,
Hey,
I don't know
Smash,
all
he
of
don't got
that.
the biggest island. No. What I'm saying is, you think that's the only goddamn island? Think
Oh
about it.
no,
You think
that's the cover up.
The model, there's other islands going on. Other the elite. Okay, this one got busted. This island got busted. I guarantee you. I ain't gonna say guarantee you, but in how I look at it, I know that there was some other islands going on. Bigger than his. Bigger than his.
I mean, these are the same people
Doing the same thing. We know
that
it because the banks covered up.
I mean, these are the same people. These are the same people that have the same names and related to these people in where is that, Israel or New York? Where is that with the Jewish people in the tunnels and all of that? These are the same people. What happened to them people? Why ain't nobody said nothing about that?
Yeah.
That was like what, a year or two ago? Ain't nobody said nothing about no repercussions they happened with them or nothing. But all of a sudden, this dude with the same kind of last name, bro, he get away with the same crap and he did. Nah.
Yeah. Hold up. Can y'all see this?
Yeah, we see.
Okay, we don't skip. There's a live hearing going on right now.
No, now we don't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right. Skip. Oh shit. Don't touch it. All right, man. Hold up. All right, so we're gonna share this right here. Share this screen. They said this is his last voicemail, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, share screen. Look at this guy. They got Ellen DeGeneres, right? And if you look at her backdrop on her show, guess what she's showing on her backdrop? Epstein Island. She got it's blue and white. See, this is what I'm talking about. They when they on these TVs, they're talking to each other. They're not even talking to us. Ellen DeGeneres has the Epstein Island background on her show. It's like the building is like white and baby blue. And it's like a square building with palm trees around it. And when you go on the inside of it, it looks like some kind of torture type of situation. It don't look like something like that. It don't look like something like, if you go all the way in the island, you're supposed to have it hooked up. That ain't what that look like on the inside.
Well, she a degenerate, you know what I mean? So you can already tell what type of time is she on, you know what I'm saying?
We're told to stop asking questions about Jeffrey. It's all rumors.
The whole name. Yeah. She's a degenerate. So,
And Shalom Vakar, peace. Hop up, slide up.
Who anonymous?
Yeah, Vakar.
Okay, hold on. Okay, watch this. Let's keep going. The biggest name from Jeffrey Epstein unsealed court documents. Kevin Spacey is seen for the first time since being named in Jeffrey Epstein's files as he take his dog for a walk in Baltimore. A lot of them trying to lay low. Look, here we go.
internet. But now, after new files and messages came out, those old questions don't seem so easy to ignore anymore. Now it turns out that some truly unexpected names, such as Ellen, are rumored to have been involved in some seriously messed up crimes with the disgraced financier. According to investigators who reviewed Epstein's records, his inner circle was a tight group that spoke in strange code, used odd phrases.
So what I don't get is he had connection to all these people in the world. Then why were they so connected to him? They didn't hear whispers about what he's doing. He was like the guy. He was the go-to guy. He was the plug for that sick thing that they do.
And acted in ways that didn't make sense on the surface. Words like pizza, pasta, and especially jerky appeared over and over again in emails, not as food plans, but in ways that felt off. Even lawmakers who saw unedited files said the language was disturbing and confusing.
There was also a lot of language that appears to be coded regarding food. I wanted to let you know the crew really appreciated the pizza. Another email read, "This is better than a Chinese cookie. See attached. Let's go for pizza and grape soda again." This one talks about,
You know dang well these rich people are that crazy on pizza. Come on. I mean, pizza's all right.
Who around here going to lunch for pizza and grape soda?
These people. These rich people going to lunch for pizza and grape soda.
You know what's so crazy?
I can say caviar.
Right. These people think we so stupid, bro. Like we didn't have, like little sayings and stuff when we was younger. You know what I mean? I remember when I was younger, you know what I mean? I would hear my cousins and them be talking around my mom and them saying, "Yeah, man, you got some cookies," and come to find out they were rubbers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay, it's something that
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people act like we don't know. We can't look inside what you saying and see what you saying.
Remember, they try to figure out our codes and stuff like that when they investigating us. Right? But y'all code words is weak. Pizza, dinner, grape soda. All that money you got, you eat pizza? Are you sick? Well, Domino's really got you guys, huh?
And beef jerky.
And beef jerky. Come on, man. And then they call it what they call us field crickets or whatever. And then they just went straight out and said niggas with the ER. Come on, man.
That's the pizza. You mean radiating a soft glow with the look of bliss and excitement. There's one more, I think, in this list as well. "Sorry, I have no stomach for even the slightest aggro. I don't have the stomach for it for any drama, imaginary or real. I'm still fragile off the last one and scared of shadows." This is in response to some videos that were shared where Jeffrey Epstein himself says, "I watched all of these videos, don't send any more." And then Ghislaine is like, "I can't stomach any of this." What the fuck did you send that Jeffrey Epstein was like, "No more"?
One of them, Anna Paulina Luna, confirmed that these emails included coded phrases and descriptions involving minors.
Who is she? Let's see who she is.
Openly said that the way these words were used was not normal, and that jerky, in particular, didn't sound like food at all when read in context. A forensic expert would later come out to say that these were likely euphemisms for something much, much worse.
Earlier.
That's crazy, man.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax.
Earlier, I'll give you another example here. Epstein sends a message to someone. She looks pregnant, reacting to a photo. And the client replies back to Epstein, "You mean radiating a soft glow with the look of bliss and excitement? Yeah, that's the pizza."
That's the pizza. You don't even fit in there. You're not gonna tell me no a piece of goddamn Godfather's pizza or Papa John's is radiant and glowing. You could have said it was greasy or not enough pepperoni or someone. You dumbass mother. Excuse me. Man, y'all was waiting to just I mean, come on. This piece of greasy, and came up with. I ain't trying to tell you how to be wicked, but man, y'all code words is just dumb.
Hey, it's crazy because they'll
You know
use
what I'm
these
saying? What you
words.
think about that?
Hey, it's weird, bro. Because they make it seem like a person won't. They act like they normal people or something. They using these things as if like they normal people. We don't believe you when you talk about pizza and you know what I mean. We don't believe you. Yeah, but you think you a normal person. You think we supposed to believe? Oh yeah, this billionaire, this trillionaire, whatever, with this island, he going out for pizza.
Yeah, right.
Come, no.
Where the pizza coming from? You on a goddamn island. I don't know if it was a secluded island. I think it was just like in a rich part of the area where it's an island, these rich people. Maybe it was that. But he got properties all over the world. And they still talking about peace. All in Mexico. Yeah, come on. Come on. You ain't going to Mexico eat no damn pizza. You want a smothered burrito or something, taquitos and tacos. Enchiladas. You ain't going to Mexico. You want authentic food. You don't want no goddamn pizza.
Yeah, you would think he'll have a Gordon Ramsay at his house on the island.
Right. Come on, man. And then he told all these conspirators, yeah, man, use the word pizza and dinner and in my emails. You talking too much. See, the first person was talking about everything. And you gotta do some code words. How about pizza? Pizza. He's dumb as hell. They're too arrogant and just they'll never figure. You never thought these emails, whatever happened, somebody blew the whistle, somebody got mad, and here we are today. Whoever this first person that whatever, I don't know, somebody got mad.
Hey, I got a question. Do you think? I got a question. You think the person that blew the whistle? You think they got them, or are they still out here leaking information?
Say that question again.
I said, you think the person or the people that exposed them, you know what I mean, that leaked it all, you think they got them, or you think they alive still doing their thing? Because this is a lot of information just be spewing out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Unless somebody, I don't know, I don't even know how this even happened.
I think there's some kind of inner conflict going on between this global crime organization, and there is no love. There is no rules in the war. What they say that I forget the saying. Love and wars, something like that. But I can't think of the same. But man, there's no honor. There's different families trying to fight for the power.
Got you.
There's
I can see that.
Elite families. I'm gonna show y'all here in a minute. After this video, I'm gonna go find a video where we can see these elite families. And what are they doing at the top? This is shit bigger than Epstein, Rothschild. There's somebody at the top, somebody higher than a black pope. Come on, man.
Be clearer than this, that this is a code word. It makes no sense in that context whatsoever. And this, on top of the example I gave you earlier, and when his virologist gave him the medicine for having an erection, erectile dysfunction, I assume, and or it could be even Viagra, and then told him,
brother Victor, go ahead, man.
Hey, shalom, fam, shalom, elder. Yeah, I'm just
peace,
popping in to see what's popping.
Yeah, I don't know how long you've been in the audience, but yeah, we're going over this Epstein stuff. What you gather about this so far? Like, like I'm just trying to recently, a week ago, started really pay attention to it.
Well, I look at it like this. It's nothing new under the sun.
Facts.
They be practicing these cannibalistic rituals under the sun, man. It's all in the TV shows, it's in the documentaries, and it's in the kids' children television shows. It's in everything, man. They always telling us how they do these rituals, and they tell us how they do it, man. And they just
Oh,
on
for a
Front
while.
Street right now.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no more hiding. We all know.
Yeah.
It's confirmed now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, we all knew. I ain't gonna say we all. Hey, look, they got Bad Bunny up here interviewing somebody. Ain't that Bad Bunny? Just like, I'm trying to tell you. Cones running around. Oh, y'all can't see the screen. Yeah. Look at Bad Bunny. That's Bad Bunny, y'all. I'm looking for you.
His hands go have pizza and grape soda. That's been mentioned time and time again. You know, having adult men, successful men that are very health oriented, constantly talk about pizza and pizza with grape soda, which I've never heard before.
Yeah, I've never heard of pizza and grape soda before.
Pizza and grape soda.
Who loves grape soda? Jeff loves grape soda. I do. I ooh.
Hey, can I say this, JJ?
When you go to Pizza Hut, yeah, man, you got the flow. Yeah, go ahead.
So man, I was thinking about it, and just watching it all unfold, in live social media for all us to see. I feel like it's one of those things like what we call the Illuminati or the secret society. I feel like a lot of celebrities are, involved with that stuff because they know to do their rituals to get in the door with certain people. They know this stuff been going on. They've been knew this stuff going on, man. But they just keeping it hush hush and telling the public like, no, they started from the bottom, now they up. Yeah. But we already know what it really was is them rituals they do to get themselves put on, man. They try to feed it to us like it's all fun and games and it's the fame life, it's the good life. Go and get you a car and stuff and all that attitude. Man, these people doing these rituals to get that money, man.
Hey, facts, bro. That's big facts. You're not making it to no top. You're not doing none of that unless you do something. You gotta do something in order, you know what I mean? Because they have to have a way to control you. Right. You know what I mean? And if you a type of person that just don't give no flicks at all, you don't care, you'll do whatever. That's where you get them Baal and Molech worshiping practices and all of this stuff. It's right there. They doing it in your face.
Right. It ain't like, I ain't gonna say every celebrity is like that, but it came to a point like they say a person has raw natural talent, and they raw natural talent is singing or whatever it is, then they are good and they make so much out for that. But they gonna hit that rut like, oh, ain't nobody coming to the shows, and that's when they come in and have to push them views and push them screamers. Hey, go ahead and invest that money in you, because you know what I'm saying, your talent ain't going far as you think it's gonna go, and that's when they swoop in. Here you go, come on to the party, come on party with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do, man. Everybody know it.
And call it a little fun.
Everybody know, man. People just keeping quiet about it. That's all it is. And I look at it as like, I don't knock people for what they do, but when you involved in the kids, the children, you know what I'm saying, these adolescent, you know what I'm saying, little people that can barely, talk and think for themselves, and that's when everything getting hairy, man. Like, I don't really care who was all at the Diddy party. I don't care if it's 1,000 people there, as long as there with no kids there. That I feel like they doing what they do. They ain't at my house doing it. But when you're abusing these kids, so that's what I can't stand. I feel like I know for a fact that civilizations were destroyed because of them kids. Just crazy, man. People
But
been getting away
also,
with this stuff.
and you know what's crazy about that? These are your same Christians. These are the people that they say they love JC and this and this. You know what I'm saying? But JC told them to suffer not the kids to come to me, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all don't even you people, y'all are in a position to protect children, to help them, but y'all don't. And I don't understand how these are the same people that they go into our communities and our kids. You might see a little 7, 8-year-old running down the street with no shoes on. For you got CPS knocking on their door. You know what I mean? Talking about they worry about the
CPS. They saying CPS were the main ones involved, man. Allegedly.
I wouldn't.
Allegedly.
I wouldn't put it past them, bro. I wouldn't put it past them. Anything around this place where if it look good, it's probably wicked.
Right. Any like feel like for us, like you be dealing with the vulnerable, man. That's what it is. Because you got to think about it, people, and like I try to stress this out and tell this to, tell whoever will listen, or tell people this, man. A lot of us, we have animalistic natures, man, and you have certain people that are predators. They look for opportunities to, prey on the weak, man. That's what they do. That's what they do, and they are your school guidance counselors. They are the CPS workers, man. They working in the daycares. I guarantee you, man. They're working in the juvenile detention system, bro. They working in the jail facilities. I'm telling you.
And I would even be safe even to say more like, if you really look at how these people act, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, a dog, whether it's wild or not, has more sense than these people. You know what I'm saying? Even a dog won't go just trying to hump on a little puppy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, for real.
Yeah, I get it though.
You know what I'm saying? So what kind of animal, what beast of the field mind frame you have, what predator mind frame you have that you knowingly, and you like, come on, bro, you got millions of, you can go trick for the rest of your life on the baddest chick ever. No, you want the most vulnerable one. You want to raise them up. You know what I mean? Y'all weird, bro. And y'all don't even know y'all messing with these kids' spirit. Y'all messing these people's minds up for eternity. They'll never even know what the same is, because come on, bro. I don't know. I'm done.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I look at it like this, not trying to hog up the show or nothing. I look at it like this, and that's why I feel like it's important to know history, and history of whoever history
overpowered discussion, brother. You all right?
Oh, it's overpowered discussion. Okay, cool. Well, I was saying that's why I feel like it's important to know history, period, what's going on, and you'll know and you see through history what these people are actually doing. It ain't never stopped, man. They just more quiet about it. They ain't more open about, hey, we doing this sex ritual, to ball. You know what I'm saying? They more open about it now. They just, try to be funny about it. But that's all they doing, man. They doing them same old rituals that they was doing back in the day, what I'm saying, with the ball and Moloch. That's all it is, man. They try to sacrifice these kids and so-called cut out certain organs so they can prophesy. Man, that's all they doing, man. That's all they doing.
So it's like this to me, bro. If you go sit here and tell me that, you know what I mean, ain't no chosen people at all, ain't no this and ain't no that, then I'm trying to figure out, well, who gonna get recompense all of this? Who gonna recompense these people from all the things that they done? These are innocent lives we talking about. You know what I mean? They literally, it's like, I ain't even trying to be like that, but the kids that were the babies that were sacrificed in the ancient days, they were better off than what these people doing to these kids now. You know what I mean? These people, imagine a child getting rescued from that island or something. You know what I mean? They'll never want to have kids ever. Don't want to be with a man or a woman. Don't want to do nothing for the rest of their life. Can't love. Don't believe in God. None of that.
That's what I'm about to say, bro. That's the main thing right there. And you can see it not only in this same situation, you see it in other situations, like some of them refugees and some of them kids over there from Africa, man, from running for some of them terrorists over from over there, and some of the tyrants that was like chopping off them kids hands and stuff and create them child soldiers over there. That was just recently. You got all that whole group of generation of children blaspheming God, and that's the reason why. That's part of the reason why. And just like you said, with these same kids and children that the same stuff that happened to during the Epstein file, they all gonna be doing the same thing because it's like what they have to believe in. They just getting out of this bad, terrible situation with this guy with all this money, doing whatever he wanted to do with these kids. Now these kids like nobody's here to save me. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? They get that whole mentality, you know, and it spoils a whole generation.
And we can, you know, what is that? It's like in Isaiah, I think, man, right? It's like it's in Isaiah or something where it talk about it basically show you in Isaiah. I can't remember what verse right now, but it show you like ancient child trafficking. It say you sold a little girl for wine, and a boy for a girl, I believe, or a boy for a harlot. Yeah, you sold a little girl for wine and a boy for harlot. Child trafficking right there. Right in front of your face. These people, they just more modern with it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. Yeah, our bad, JJ. You know what I'm saying? We kind of, yeah.
JJ probably went
no, listen, bro. No, I get tired of talking. So yeah, y'all good. Y'all good. We can start back and let me know when y'all want to jump in.
I don't know if that specific combination was part of the whole Pizzagate thing, but it's definitely mentioned a lot because I saw that phrase, so I looked it up and was like, is this actually like in there multiple times? And it most definitely is.
There's another one here. Have you seen the beef jerky mentions as well? There's an email here from Jeffrey Epstein. Someone else says, Francis has time to come tomorrow to show me. He will also bring you a taste of his jerky recipe from the restaurant. Hello. He's working at a restaurant called Cook's. Wait for it. Beef jerky and steak. Yeah, there's other emails of him talking about beef jerky. I hope, referencing human meat. It could be for scientific research. Could be something else that's even sicker. There's more emails here talking about beef jerky. Have you had time to go through those? There's one here. Thank you so much. Super cool. IT guy setting up Surface right now. We are ridiculously excited, and beef jerky delicious. Thank you. Thanksgiving. So yeah.
It is very. Now I've got all those emails saved. I'd actually had somebody send to me all of those to say, hey, would you check this out? So I have them. I have not read through all of them, but there's no shortage of terms that are phrased in a peculiar way. Muffin is another one. I've seen that a couple of times. I talked about when he says whoops. That seems to be in very sometimes he says that in very odd terms that seem like they're referring to somebody dying or getting. So there definitely seem to be code words.
Email after email talked about jerky being stored in freezers, carried in insulated bags, delivered urgently, and shared between Epstein and close associates. The messages sounded casual, even friendly, but the details raised serious red flags. Now it seems some big names are in trouble, one of the biggest of which is Ellen DeGeneres. For years, she was known as the smiling face of daytime TV, friendly, safe, funny. But according to insiders and whistleblowers,
I told you. I knew it. Of course, it got to be a sodomite Gomorrahite around. It got to. Ain't no party like a sodomite party, because a sodomite party don't stop.
Man, you stupid, man. Hey, man. Look, but that's exactly what they doing, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. And I feel like these things are being revealed to us in the opening, so we can see and we can relate to them same stories that the biblical books say. Because you got now in this generation, people openly saying, ain't no God, it's nothing there, it's no ultimate force. So now you got these situations popping up and showing you like, hey, you thought that I was evil for wiping this whole city out, huh? Wait till you see
Oh
what they would do
wow.
next. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you see what they're
Good.
gonna do?
Good observation. Not see.
Yes,
Oh wow.
sir. You know, I be looking, man. That's all it is, man. I'm telling you, because you got to think about it. Like I said, that's why I say it's important to know history, bro. Or for anybody that's out there listening, it's important to know history. If you don't know history, you don't know where anything that happened in the past. So it's all new to you. You dumbfounded, like, I can't believe this going on. But for people like us that actually study and research and read up on history, we know that these things has already happened before. You know what I'm saying? We know that they was doing all this evil, wicked, abominable stuff, man. And this ain't the tip of the iceberg. That it ain't came out yet. I guarantee you. Watch what you yeah, like I said, it's the tip of the iceberg.
And you gonna sit here and tell me that Genesis to Malachi is full of crap? No, 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 bro. This is the same thing that they've been doing since ancient times, bro. It's it. That's I mean, you cooked on that. You cooked on that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what can you get out of a people? What good can you get out of a people that they survive and they thrive? They get off on blood. You know what I mean? I mean, think about this. Anybody never? I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all heard the conspiracy before about the adrenochrome and stuff. You know what I mean? And I always was like, you know, just conspiracy about it. But now I'm thinking to myself, I remember Queen Elizabeth being old as fuck since I was new from in the world. You know what I mean? Since I was a baby, she was old as heck. And I get 20, 30 years old and she still was alive. You know what I mean? And it's like, how is that possible?
Right.
And now it's like, okay, so y'all people, y'all do this, y'all find these kids, kidnap, y'all do this, you're trafficking all this to these kids. You know what I mean? And you drinking their blood, you making beef jerky out of them. That is like
diabolical, man.
Bruh. My dog wouldn't go eat a human just for fun.
Man, I don't know what it's up with that. I think a lot of it is like put out there to confuse us. And a lot of it what we're hearing is wild, man. It's real wild. But I think, like I said, I think on it like as what were they doing in the past? We all know they nothing new under the sun. So whatever it was that they was doing that was abominable, you know, from performing cannibalism, for scaring a child to death would be the same likeness, passing them through the fire. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, man. You just imagine what they doing from the whole thing of the fetuses, you know what I'm saying, inspire some type of nutrients for people to take to, you know what I'm saying, to extend their life force. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, man. We hear this stuff daily, even from the whole thing of the Eberchrome crap, man. All this stuff ain't just something somebody just, you know, woke up one day and said, let me write this stuff down and start spreading it. Man, somebody done did the stuff, man. You know, if you're familiar with the rituals that they do, like I said, to do certain things, like far as take out a liver, you know, of a small animal, man, I'm trying to determine them people doing it, man. It's same people, same traits. It's in everybody's face, bro.
Big old fact. I mean, come on, bro. Even the scriptures, you know me, scripture based, brother. Even the scriptures even warned us when we got here that we was gonna be around the people, they was gonna eat our children. And you know, we got this soft narrative of it, like, no, brother, that don't mean like to literally eat them. It just means it's gonna consume them. No. They doing it. They literally showing you non-believers the Genesis, Malachi, the warnings, prophecies, all that. It's 100%, bro. You know what I mean? Unless you telling me these people not doing this stuff, you know what I mean? Then that's a different story. But they hit it for a while, but it's over with. You know what I mean?
Taking advantage, man, of the weak in the chair, and they definitely doing it, taking advantage of them.
Right.
Definitely, it's just one of them things. Just sad, man, because you know these are the, and I put up a scripture about that a while back. Well, not even a while back, maybe a week ago, man. And a lot of people got to start putting this stuff in perspective because, you know, some of them nations, ancient nations, were the rich and the powerful. And we all know who that was. It was the ones with the rich and powerful cities, man. Like you said, over Sodom and Gomorrah. Them was that's why they called themselves the balls. I mean, balls stand for lords. They would call themselves the lords, the overlords, bro. And, you know, because they were the ones with all the money. They were the one who controlled all the cities. They were the ones that was in the cities and had all the the regular country poor people looking like grasshoppers. Ain't no way around it. And the same people, man. Those people were never destroyed, man. It tell us that in the Bible. They start living among us. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, bro. Cook.
right, they start living among us, bro. So them the same people. That's why we started doing those same habits. You know what I'm saying? Doing them same child sacrificing rituals, man. Because them people living among us. Those same people were never rooted out. Them same people spread all over the whole world. Not to say that everybody's a certain way or everybody's evil, but man, look here, like I said, them same rituals follow them same people everywhere we go. Ain't no way around it, man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The Canaanites.
That lady though, she's always been a gatekeeper. She, you know what I mean? You could, I don't know, bro. She just looked like she want to be a man. I don't know.
Oh, somebody that Justine Maxwell.
What's her name?
Maxwell.
Ellen DeGenerate. Yeah, Ellen DeGenerate.
You know, she was down for whatever they had going. She been to the Diddy parties, the Prince Andrew party. She was at them all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Justin Bieber looking ass, bro.
Well, you know, they say Justin Bieber was basically, you know, he was the pass around. So, crazy. But that I feel like that's all it is, man. They tell us this on Disney
Her name
Channel.
appears far closer to Epstein's world than many expected. One rumor claiming she was Hollywood's most.
JJ playing the video.
Go ahead, finish your thought, and we're gonna get to the video.
Okay, yeah, man. I was saying, man, they tell us this, we all know it. It probably slow, man. The connection probably slow. But I was saying, man, I just almost statement. I was saying, man, they tell us this all the time, man. Just like them Disney World kids, how they be, you know, sending them kids out. Them parents be hoping that them kids get rich and famous, man, and sending them to them different people, different, you know, camps to stay with them people, man. And that's how they do it. That's how they cycle them kids in. Y'all know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hannibal recently well viral, with many on the internet claimed she had connections to Epstein. They claim she helped connect people, smoothed introductions, and kept things quiet. While none of this has been proven in court, the allegations alone shocked many.
See this blue and white right here? See this blue and white right here? This is the same color of Epstein's island castle. See that? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who grew up watching her on television. This is where people started looking back at old warnings. One of the best and most prominent examples of this is Justin Bieber, who once spoke openly about being scared, uncomfortable, and unprotected as a young star. At the time, many brushed it off as stress without knowing how or without being believed.
Lauren, it was fun.
Yeah. I can't believe you got in that water.
It was so cold. It was like 50 degrees.
Look at you. So, speaking of you in your underwear, let's talk about the paparazzi shot in Bora Bora.
Okay.
So you are obviously in a private bungalow.
Yeah.
And because usually we're all pretty good at spotting paparazzi.
Yes.
They hide in boats and pretend to be fishermen, and we're like, you're paparazzi. I mean, we're pretty good at it. How did you not see that there was paparazzi there?
Well, I just didn't see them. I think I wasn't really looking out for them either, so.
Was there a boat, when you think back on it now, can you see where they may have been? Were they
Yeah,
in a boat?
yeah, they're definitely in a boat. Yeah.
And how quickly after that was shot did you realize that happened? Did that go on wire right away?
Yeah, it was pretty much like a couple days. It was like a couple days later. Scooter hit me. He was like, "Yo, I hate to tell you this, but your penis is on the internet." I was like, "What? How does it?" And so then the first thing I saw was like the censored one, and it had like the black thing over it. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I don't know what this is gonna look like. And then it wasn't as like bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It wasn't like terrible.
I'm no expert, but I heard that it was good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, what amazed me though is that got so much attention, and I was in the bungalow next to you, and when I saw it, I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people didn't see. I was right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hold on. Does she got women clothes on?
I stepped up. I don't know. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, that ain't her. You know she don't. Is she a man? I mean, she. But what was she talking about? Is Johnson? Because I stepped off. What did she say?
Yeah, man, that was he was talking about.
I don't even know if he of age right here, because he been passed around by these people. So right here he on stage trying to keep a straight face, but this guy is traumatized. Orlando Brown is traumatized. Bashir Gray is traumatized by these people. That's real talk.
Con, especially Orlando Brown.
Yep. She got the Epstein Island colors right here.
My hat. So there's a young woman in the background you can see in the bed.
Yeah, no.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's not.
Just a girl that you were in Bora Bora with?
Yeah.
You just brought a friend to Bora Bora?
Yeah.
And you're just naked with your friend?
Why are you putting me on the spot like this? Gosh.
I mean, you can say, why can't you say you're dating somebody?
I'm not dating anyone though.
She's just a friend?
She's just a friend.
Wow. I have friends, I've never seen them naked like that. And they don't bring me to Bora Bora.
Stop. You're making me blush, dude.
Oh, wow.
Others remember how quickly fact checkers rushed in whenever these topics came up. One really alarming piece of evidence tying back to the alleged scandal is that back in 2009, a young model by the name of Gabriela Jimenez broke down outside a hotel, screaming that she had seen something horrifying involving powerful guests.
Hold on. Who is she supposed to be talking to or talking about?
I have no clue.
I thought I was off mute. So traumatized victim is like tripping out, like what she's seen. Hold on, who just hit the panel? Yeah, what she seen? Hold on, somebody else hit the panel. We got NA Flash in the building. Yeah, what's up, Flash?
You know what she doing, right?
Hey, Shalom.
She
What up,
screaming
family?
out. She They think she went crazy, but she really screaming out about some shit had happened to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had done went through one of those situations with them people screaming out.
They trying to make like she crazy.
I think they found her dead lately after that, bro, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa.
She went missing. One of those. I think she went missing later on after that video right there.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Anytime you spoke out, they went missing.
See what I'm saying? It's my first time hearing her.
Man, that shit serious. That shit got the whole world tied into this shit, bro.
If they can touch you, they gonna touch it now. Guarantee you.
Yeah.
Damn near every elite tied into that situation with Epstein, bro.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Trust me, they got everything monitored on these social medias and everything. They looking at everybody, talking about this. They watching us right now.
You ain't lying, bro.
They
But you know what?
Watching us right now. I don't give a damn. There's only 5 or 10 people in here. They watching us right now.
The crazy thing about that, I watched documentaries on this shit like 5 to 10 years ago, and they was always trying to figure out where he got his money from. The man was not a goddamn top motherfucking stock man, bro. They didn't know where he got rich from. They had family members and all kind of shit talking like they didn't know where he get the money from.
Yeah, right. Yeah, business money.
I saw that. They were talking about they basically made him rich so he could
exactly because he had all that. She had receipts on everybody.
Yep.
Oh.
And then he even went so far as say he won the lotto, but I ain't see how much.
The man got receipts on everybody, bro. That man got $100 million put into his account that they know is on emails.
You think that island actually belonged to him then? You think because you know how
that was it, bro, the man had some money that he didn't have to worry about money. That was at least his issue. Worrying about money. He had everybody and receipts on everybody. Man, that house had cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. All the cameras he had and all the angles.
You fuck around to come in that camera in that house, bro. He got receipts on you. And this shit, you ever seen that movie Hostel Hotel?
No.
Okay, Hostel Hotel is like
it.
It's plenty of movies out here about elites doing certain shit, like getting groups of people, putting them on acres of land, then hunting them down. Then they got motels that the rich come to, and they get off on killing the people and all kind of shit.
Oh yeah,
bro. This shit been going on. They show us in movies, bro. It's just like it's crazy that they show us and we so naive and we just think it's a movie, bro. But really, they be just seeing how dumbfounded we are, bro. Man, these people motherfucking ain't got no sense. These people be ready. They get off on killing people, bro. It's, like I told Jay, they got that shit called adrenochrome.
Yep.
Adrenochrome is like that cartoon shit you let your children, Monster Inc. That Monster Inc. animation movie, cartoon shit, it was about those shits coming out of the closet scaring kids.
Right.
So when you scare those kids, anything from like all the way up to like 11, 12 years old, they don't want no older kids really. The younger ones is the ones that get scared, and this endorphin in your body releases into your blood, and then they draw it out and they drink it.
Hey, check this out though. So ain't nobody thinking about like far as like them serial killers like Ted Bundy, all them groupies and all the fan mail they get. They get thousands of fan mail from them like them serial killers like Ted Bundy and the Strangler. Right, they got groupies that come to jail faithfully and send them groupie mail, love mail, man. I should tell you something right now.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's kind of crazy. You ain't lying.
Facts.
I always thought it was weird how they always was quick to protect, little PDF filers, you know what I mean? That have them in the little nice white areas or whatever at the corner of the, you know what I mean, at the corner of the neighborhoods, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like,
always
hey,
in the
bro.
corner.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I never understood, like, realistically, I believe like that, like, you doing that to a child is the same thing as murder. You deserve the same punishment.
Yeah, man.
You
I
know what I
feel like
mean?
all child abusers, especially repeated offended child abusers, they deserve that. They deserve that fried chicken bucket, man.
For sure.
Man, I'm telling you.
But they get rewarded, as we see. You know what I'm saying? Share the screen, JJ. Share the screen, bro. Oh, there you go. Whoa. The Queen of England. Let's say they told me who did they kill? The Queen of England, the Queen of Germany. Did they kill the princesses and Mickey Mouse? It was also him. Whoa. Get the whoa. She talking about J.E.?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know about Mickey Mouse because he's still running around in that dang on Disneyland. But she's telling the truth, but she's still kind of distorted with whatever happened to her. You know, maybe they had a Mickey Mouse character in there doing some crazy shit, dressed up like Mickey Mouse. I don't know why she put Mickey Mouse in there. But hey, some of the stuff they Queen of England, Queen of Germany, did they kill the? Yeah, man, shit. Mickey Mouse might have jumped out on her. Somebody in a Mickey Mouse outfit, man. They might have had her drugged up. You know, and I don't know how she escaped. But hey, you know, they still following her. See? Look, paid the cops off the, you know, and she.
Hey. Hey, so the video.
She said they ate humans.
Hey, you know, one of their things is I looked this up yesterday. So one of those things is that they like to do. They like to have the mask with the big ass smiley face on it, and put it on their face, bro. And it depicts a lot of different type of characters, like that Scream mask or that Mickey Mouse mask, the big wide eyes with that smile, bro. That's symbolism.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Or even like that devil mask
Right.
they said Epstein had on. But there's a whole cultural there's a whole cultural thing. Those masks that they use.
That's wild, bro.
Yes, sir.
Anybody want to say anything before I start it back up?
She said they was eating humans. I mean, what you do about that? There ain't no way around that, man.
Hey, look, what a lot of the victims lying? No, this some sick shit that they was exposed to. She ain't the first person to say that. Let's keep going. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Smash.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and as you see, you know what I'm saying, they like to. Never mind, go ahead. I guess a big delay. Go ahead.
Look what she said. You are not going to take me until this is clarified. You already took me there. Let me go. See? So these wicked demons working with the program. I don't know how she got out, but they bringing her back.
One clip that keeps coming back is from Chrissy Teigen, a longtime friend of Ellen DeGeneres. In the interview, Chrissy made shocking comments about being open to eating human flesh if the person okayed it. When asked again,
and they just get comfortable talking about it, like, and right in front of it, like it's a goddamn, but they play it off like it's a joke. Look what she said. This chick, I ain't never seen her. But I mean, she ain't no ugly woman, so y'all be like, oh man, she beautiful. This bitch a vampire. This bitch a cannibal. These Hollywood idols that y'all be, oh yeah, Beyond Beehive and all them, you know, you could better not say nothing wrong about Beyonce. Look at this woman. You would never look at her and think she eat people.
I tell you what, I'll never be interested in a female that ever tell me I'm so cute that she could eat me. Not never again.
Yeah, you gotta take some people for their word literally, man.
It says about how it's ready. It's what they say here. Musicians and his filthy mouth wife are talking now about how great it is, but I didn't see them around when we needed help getting it passed. Whatever they okay, let's keep on.
she didn't laugh it off. She doubled down.
Hold on, is that Donald
Actually,
Trump?
nothing I wouldn't eat or wouldn't drink or wouldn't try. If the person
Did that
No,
was
this ain't
whoever
Donald Trump. This some
Oh, okay. It was just somebody with a random Donald Trump page. Cause I looked at the little emblem on the message.
Actually,
and
nothing I
it
wouldn't
said
eat or
Donald J.
Hold on, let me
Trump.
see. I didn't see. I sure the hell do. See, I ain't see that part.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, it's Donald Trump page, I guess. What they talking about? Let's figure it out.
Down.
Actually, nothing I wouldn't eat or wouldn't drink or wouldn't try. If the person okayed it, I
Look,
would.
it's the same chick. There's nothing I wouldn't eat or drink unless if the person okay. That means shit, piss, anything to get to move up. This wicked ass man. Come
Eat
on.
a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat.
No. I think the only way I would.
Come out eating human meat. Man, this is a sick world.
They televised this. That's wild.
Like
Eating
it ain't
human
nothing,
meat.
man. Like it ain't nothing.
Try a tiny
All
bit.
of guys, right now.
Like it's bacon bits or something.
There ain't nothing to them. Yeah, we do it. What you gonna do about it? Better hope we don't catch your ass. That's how they say
Sheesh.
it. You could
Gangster.
be next on the menu.
That's ooh-wee.
Yeah. You could be next
That's
on the
wild.
damn menu, y'all.
That's wild business, bro. That's wild business. Protect your kids. Hey, what's that clip?
Sir,
Protect your
watch
kids.
Gotta watch the kids, man, cause they out here cooking up bacon bits
out
and
here,
putting it
man.
out of people, man. Putting it on salad.
Shit, why people playing? They better be careful going to them hospitals too much. You got too much. You too healthy. Your body might wind up on Epstein Island.
That part, I don't trust them hospitals, man.
Right.
No. Mm-mm.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Is that terrible?
At the time, many people brushed it off as dark humor. Hollywood is known for edgy jokes. But
Look
after
at this woman. Come on, man. She ain't no bugaboo. That ain't no bugaboo. She's like a model-looking type of character. You know, so they could she'll reel you in, and next thing you know, you getting ate up. She take off that damn mask. She wicked as hell.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, she ain't all of it or nothing, but these are type they send out. You know.
Shit, talk about Delilah.
Yeah. Look like she got some kind of facial shit going on, but yeah.
edgy jokes. But after the Epstein files, some viewers started asking why anyone would even joke like that. Online investigators also point out that Chrissy was a frequent guest at major celebrity events.
Oh, wait a minute. That ain't John Legend wife, is it?
including gatherings connected.
Look. You can't tell me they ain't do some weird shit up in here. This picture right here. See, these are plants. These are ones that real sucker you in and get you. Kanye West, Kim Kardashian,
right?
And I guess this is John Legend wife that was talking about eating. See, they him as squeaky clean, you know. We're just ordinary people. Hey, come on, man.
Hey, you said something then. You said something then, because that's how they do it. You know, that's the whole thing, like the whole pimp game. You know, put the big face in front of you and let you see that you can be this person if you work hard and you might make the right connects and you become a celebrity. They just putting this person in front of you to get you trapped. You know, go ahead and play the game trying to be a celebrity as a kid. You could be like John, Kanye West or John Legend. You could be the next Cardi B. Come on down. That's all it is, man.
You know, the scriptures even tell us to be aware of bribes and stuff. You know what I mean? When these people they want to they bribing you with money and bribing you with cars and clothes and fame and all of this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even understanding this is something bigger in store. It can be even to the point where they might get you to that point and they got you at this party and you're like, no, I ain't really with all that. And they're like, well, we taking everything and we gonna do a humiliation ritual on you and everybody gonna think you a nutcase. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker might even just cave in and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Can't beat them doing it.
I want to continue living the rich life, so I go do it. Give me that blood. That's all they doing, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what would Jesus do?
To Diddy and political figures. Another part of the story that caught attention involves a rare disease called kuru. Kuru was first discovered in the 20th century among certain tribes in Papua New Guinea. Scientists found that it's caused by prions damaged proteins that attack the brain. It can lead to tremors, loss of muscle control, and speech problems. When an old video surfaced of Jeffrey Epstein showing unusual mouth movements, internet users began speculating. Some tried to connect it to kuru. Medical experts, however, warn that you cannot diagnose a complex brain disease from a short video clip. Still, speculation spread fast.
I know I'm about to sound completely insane, but just hear me out. This pertains to the Epstein files, the Clintons, and cannibalism, and I feel completely fine and I'm totally okay. All right, let's do this. How do we know if someone is a cannibal? Well, they could have the Kuru disease, which is a fatal neurodegenerative disease that spreads through eating brain tissue. It has a long incubation period, 10 to 30 years. Early symptoms are headaches, coordination issues, anxiety, and inappropriate laughter. Severe tremors, ability to walk, dementia, and the forever sleep. Do you know of any elites rumored to have consumed human flesh? But I'm not accusing anyone of anything. This is just a fun little joke video. With truth in the mix, in Papua New Guinea they call human long pig. We just love to have fun here. No, the Kuru disease has nothing to do with the Epstein files or anyone in them. Definitely not the Clintons. And I feel fantastic. So yeah, have a good day. Okay, thanks.
Supporters of these theories argue that powerful people often disappear from the spotlight, citing health reasons. They say when elites suddenly retreat, it makes you wonder. On one side, there are serious documented crimes tied directly to Epstein crimes proven in court. On the other side, there's a storm of online claims, extreme theories, and viral clips that mix fact with speculation. And in the middle of it all are familiar faces from Hollywood and politics, especially if you start going back into the history of some of these allegations. In August 2025, new claims surfaced 5 years after the original workplace scandal that ended the Ellen DeGeneres show. This time, a former cameraman spoke to the Daily Mail and described what he said was a tense and uncomfortable work environment. According to him, Ellen allegedly didn't treat male staffers well. He claimed the show went through multiple male employees and even said there were 9 different stage managers in a single season. We had a feeling, he reportedly said. He also had staff called the Ellen gaze.
For people like Ellen, this is dick envy. Yeah, of course she's gonna treat the men wrong. She see the ladies hollering at the guys. She want them. These ones that act like that is called dick envy. I'm just being honest. She mad because she ain't got a dick.
He said when she was upset, her eyes would narrow and her cheekbones would tighten. To him, it felt like a queen looking for her next execution. That's how intimidating he claimed she could be. At the same time, he said her wife,
connected to them goddamn people.
Portia de Rossi, was kind and friendly to staff. But he made one strange claim. If a male employee was seen chatting too comfortably with Portia,
told you,
it could reportedly upset Ellen. Staff, he said, hoped they wouldn't get seated near her wife during events just to avoid drawing attention. More interestingly, a year earlier in late 2024, reports had spread that Ellen and Portia had quietly moved out of the United States after Donald Trump won the presidential election. Some media outlets suggested the move was political, but not everyone bought that explanation. Soon after the news went viral, Elon Musk reacted online. He responded to a post suggesting that Ellen's departure might not be about politics at all. The post hinted at another possible reason: her past social connections with Diddy, who is currently facing serious legal troubles. She is on record being invited to his infamous parties.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
Somebody said something?
Hell no. He said, I make a party at your house. Let me find out she busting it down too.
Did it? Remember that show he had, Making the Band? You remember that Did It show called Making the Band?
Yep.
He basically showing everybody the blueprint of what he do. You know, everybody, if you want to be big and famous like P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, come to my camp and I'll make you the next celebrity in Making the Band. I used to watch that show, man. And don't you know that most of them people that was on that show, they said they strung out and all turn all which way.
Yeah. He took advantage of them people.
Yeah, man, that's all they do.
People
Take
really
advantage
was
of
genuine, like that. The industry was like, yeah, you know, if people coming at you there, man, you the next big thing. But guess what? You got to do this. They be so thirsty there. They, like you said, they'll cave in. They cave into this nonsense.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
There you go. And then, like I say, they like the eyes wide shut. They get a kick out of doing their stuff right in front of us because our eyes are wide shut. They open, but they ain't seeing what the hell going on. See? You need clothes wide open. You hear me?
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah.
She knows. Come on, stop.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them.
You hear me? Y'all heard it? I know about them. But she tried to quick joke it off. Yeah, sure, I know about them. Yeah. Do the laugh button. Them laugh buttons, y'all.
I listen to the music.
Them ain't nothing but laugh buttons. That's I've been doing this week. Laugh button too. Look at my stupid eyes. Hold up. Let me see. That's all it is. There you go. Same people.
Hell no.
Look. Fred Flintstone, all I've been doing this for years. Look. That's all. Come on, man. All right. Okay, cut it out. That's enough. All right. We know that this is an idiot. Everybody, we know this is a black man is an idiot. What's the street guy about to get over there? Oh. Woo! He said it. See? That's all you gotta do. All right, let's keep going. Boy, you're best.
By 2020, the pressure around Ellen DeGeneres wasn't just coming from online rumors anymore, it was coming from inside her own show. That summer,
Top carpet muncher. She jealous of man though, because she ain't got what we got. I'm gonna give me a 13, 14-inch strap on. That's right. I'm the man. No, that didn't count. You cheating.
36 former employees of the Ellen DeGeneres show spoke to reporters.
Treating them all like treating the guys like Mitches. That's what she was doing. She want to be the dominant guy. Goddamn elf looking ass. Look at her.
About what they described as a toxic workplace. The accusations were serious. They included claims of harassment, inappropriate behavior, and misconduct involving 3 executive producers.
And I bet they were all women she was coming at. Look at her. Dick envy.
The story exploded after BuzzFeed News published a detailed report. Soon after, NPR obtained a memo Ellen had sent to her staff. In that note,
I mean, what can Ellen do for you ladies? I mean, really? So I spend some damn money on you. Are you that desperate? I mean, come on. To compare to us, she got to go get a 14-inch strap on. Now, I'll do it. You know, I mean, come on.
She apologized.
Welcome to season 18 of the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
She's a degenerate. Like no boys said, like smash out. She's a degenerate. Right here, the building. They got palm trees. They killed him. Look, this brother right here. Look, they gonna all this Epstein Island type shit, y'all. Right in your face. Look, here go the building right there. She always show this. Blue and y'all ain't seen it? It looked just like this. This blue and white, blue and gray, palm trees. And they got rid of him.
Good observation, JJ.
New chapter.
Yeah,
that's what Ellen promised today.
They killed him, huh? Yeah, good observation. Yeah, it's Epstein Island right here.
As she returned to her studio and spoke out for the first time about the controversy swirling around her.
This summer, there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. And then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened.
She apologized and promised to do better.
The truth is, I am that person that you see on TV. I am also a lot of other things. Sometimes I get sad, I get mad, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient, and I am working on all of that. I am a work in progress. And if I've ever let someone down, if I've ever hurt their feelings, I am so sorry for that.
But one former Ellen producer isn't buying it. Hedda Mustad worked on The Ellen Show back in 2003.
Phony, liar, hypocrite. That's my reaction. She's known about this for 17 years. She's created this culture. I was there from day one. We were all petrified of her. She was not nice.
The bigger issue, according to some staffers, was the culture itself. Several said there was no safe or confidential way to file complaints. Some claim senior staff discouraged them from speaking up. Warner Brothers, the studio behind the show, eventually launched an internal investigation. Executive producers were removed. Public statements were made, but critics online began asking a different question. Why did it take so long? Then another name surfaced, one that added a new layer to the story.
Video clip.
I'm sorry, y'all.
If you've written a book and want to publish it to over 3 billion potential readers, now is your chance. Spines offers a new premium service that any writer could only dream of, publishing all across America and Europe. Europe, Spine's Global Premium is the highest standard publishing service on the market today. It's made for authors who want to double the potential of their book to succeed. By translating it additionally into the 5 most spoken Latin languages in 3 formats each: hardcover, ebook.
Let me show y'all. Oh, this is almost over. Look at Epstein pimped out. Ah, boy, Epstein's a damn mess. Hey, look at Epstein pimped out, y'all. Boy, that damn Epstein something else. Hey, y'all. Hold up. Let me stop sharing. I'm gonna show y'all the picture of this place, and the same as on her goddamn set. I'm not. Hey, my eyes is wide shut.
I believe it.
Y'all is wide, eyes wide open. Some of y'all. Wait, where this damn house? Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, here you go. And look at this, y'all. 7,000 ain't crazy. Look at this. Come on. Oh, sorry, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Am I imagining shit?
That's his ritual spot, man.
Is that the same as Ella's set?
Oh my.
Is that
Look like an altar to me.
Look at that. She got the palm trees. Come on, man. Bro. But the 7,000, just imagine, I guess.
The altar house, that's what that is, bro.
Bro, that definitely looked like one of them little worshiping places, bro.
It almost looks similar to the one in Mecca.
Yeah.
Bruh, I ain't want to be disrespectful, but facts, bruh.
I'm gonna say it, goddamn.
Facts. Cook.
Look at that, man. And they go, this is the same thing she got on her goddamn set. Okay, we'll go back to it. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, I might not.
Nah, you ain't tripping, bro. You ain't tripping. Yeah, you ain't tripping. You can see it when you go back to it. You're gonna be able to see the top of the building.
The background of it, her stage, the whole setup for Epstein Island.
Exactly. Set up Epstein Island because they communicate with each other, right? So let's get this back up here with her. You gonna see?
You found something the FBI ain't know, man.
Man. Ellen, let's see. Yeah, I want to show y'all again, so the people who came in late. Hold up, we'll go right back to her set. Hold up. Hey, wait, hold up. Look at Epstein just like a goddamn Louisiana pimp. Hold up, y'all.
Yeah, it ain't showing that.
Where's he at? Okay, I got it. I gotta find it. I got a lot in the chamber. I went to the U.S. Department of Justice. You can go, like I showed y'all earlier, where that code that you can type in to find that one file. They're talking about us. They worried about all the other stuff. You see, they ain't really showing that. But yeah, they gave us access to get to it. Let me. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. What's the name? Okay, Epstein's last voicemail. Okay. Epstein's last voicemail. Okay. Let me find it. Yeah, I just had it. Come on, we need to see this. We got to see it. Let me get it situated. Let me put it up on the screen. And then we got to rewind. Realize. Okay, we got it up here. No. Hold up. Yeah, I think 7,000 playing. Okay, we'll go back to the 18-minute mark. I mean, her set is. Let me see. Let's go back. All right. Okay, so there it is, right there, y'all. Go ahead.
But did you know you could go to jail for simply doing?
your family.
Why are you putting me on the?
Yeah, look at this, y'all. Look over. See that? Y'all see that, right? Okay. Come on, man. Can y'all see that? It's not up. Yeah, there it is right up in here. Okay, then you have the palm trees. The same thing, bro. Symbolism. Wait. Let me try to. Okay, let's go back. See, this is it right there, man. This is it. Well, then she had the palm trees.
Try to get to the part where you can see the top of the building, because at the top of the building, her little yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Y'all didn't catch it? Okay, how about right up here? Look at that. All this is that. The blue and this right here is set up.
Blue and the stripes, ain't it?
Yeah, the stripes.
I see it in the background.
I want to see what she's showing the palm trees. Yeah, I want to see what she's showing the palm trees, everything, bro. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Let me get to it. Yeah. That looking on some bullshit. Maybe. Damn. I should have showed it. Hold up. Look at that. Palm trees. Look at this, y'all. The palm trees. Then come on. She's showing, man. She may try to clip it in the hill of the building. Hill of the guy. It was another part where we gotta find it. We'll show both at the same damn time. I know what you're talking about. I seen it. I've been seeing it. Let me see. But y'all, cause it ain't no denying it right there. They got the blue and the white. Come on. This is a humiliation ritual. They've been humiliating this young man for a long time. This Justin Bieber. Hold up. Okay, okay, that's it, I guess. Where was we at? Y'all seen it. Shit, I ain't gotta. Y'all seen it.
I saw it. Man.
I'm just.
Yeah, I seen it. For
control and speech.
Why? Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
I got some witnesses. All right, let's keep going. Look at P. Diddy, wicked ass. Look at P. Diddy, wicked. All right, hold up. Hit that like, share, subscribe, man, and support the channel. $ Mandinka Molly. We trying to get new equipment and all that, man. 1s, 2s, 5 to 10, anything that you can give, man. I've been putting in work, and y'all. I be seeing some of y'all be putting the goddamn cash up in these pseudos channel. I'm like, what? How y'all supporting this? The fuck? Come on, man.
Time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go?
She would say, I know. Twirling. I don't need that. Hold on. I don't need that.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight.
Yeah, y'all know P. Diddy ain't in jail neither, because that mugshot that they had of him, man, with the dude in the orange shirt, face was out. That was a bad clone. Face swollen, didn't have the two moles up under his eyes. Yeah, he's somewhere over there with Epstein and them and some other island. Okay, you can come back. That's all that's going on.
They probably in the room right now, chilling, laughing, watching it. Still having parties.
He got one. He got a mole right here. If you blow it up, then he got one right here. Then you see this picture of this dude. His face is swollen. Come on, bro. Eyes look soulless. It's close. He ain't in no damn jail.
Right.
That's a different type of party.
You got. Get away with that stuff.
No, it'll go from like 9:30.
All type of people are important to their agenda.
Right.
Okay, you get caught messing up. Okay, we got you. Don't even trip. We'll put the story out on this, and then we still doing other Epstein shit. You know, we'll let them talk about you for a while we continue to do this madness.
Exactly.
To like maybe 3 o'clock, 2-3 o'clock, and then we have the top 2.
Exactly, huh? Yep.
The hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then no, I mean
after party.
No, I know about them.
See? We know about it. So Whoopi Goldberg, how the hell you didn't know what's going on Epstein Island and Diddy Island and the rest of these Prince Andrew Island, Prince Charles Island? They all got islands.
Like what Denzel Washington used to say? What Denzel Washington put out this statement? Somebody he leave before the devil gets there at 1 o'clock or something. Remember Denzel said he leave before the devil get there at 1 o'clock.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because how would you know the devil there? You know the devil there. So what the hell you gonna hang out for a while, and then when it get more devilish, it's time to go. Man, come on. Come on,
I'll listen to the music.
By 2020, the pressure around Ellen DeGeneres wasn't just coming from online rumors anymore, it was coming from inside her own show. That summer, 36 former employees of the Ellen DeGeneres show spoke to reporters about what they described as a toxic workplace. The accusations were serious. They included claims of harassment.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. See, this is why I need y'all here. Okay. Yeah, Ellen trying to get us, trying to carpet munch. Shit, you let Ellen carpet munch, you're going to have some problems working for her. You hear me? Shit, Ellen ain't playing.
Inappropriate behavior and misconduct involving 3 executive producers. The story exploded after BuzzFeed News published a detailed report. Soon after,
you gonna get out and lay down. I'm gonna get this 14-inch strap on. You know, she said you ain't never had nothing like this. You know, this ain't average. 14. You see what I'm saying? Ellen got dick in me. Don't let her fool you.
NPR obtained a memo Ellen had sent to her staff. In that note, she apologized.
She trying to get at her right now.
Welcome to season 18 of the Ellen DeGeneres.
A degenerate show for 8. See, here go the Epstein stuff right here, y'all. Man, y'all gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention.
Show.
A new chapter. That's what Ellen promised today as she returned to her studio. That's what Ellen promised today as.
Welcome to season 18 of the Ellen DeGeneres show.
A new chapter.
How she get 18 seasons? Because she fooling around with diddlers and things. See, this is it. They try to change the color up a little bit. We're going to gray it out. You know, because it's too obvious. We get the palm tree. So we're going to put the lights on gray. But when the palm trees are up there, it's blue. Blue and white and blue and gray. This is it. This is Epstein's island. One of these islands. Are y'all catching on?
Hey, I know, right? They might.
That's what Ellen promised today as she returned.
Shows. I feel you on that. They might be on set, man. On his island doing them shows. Yeah.
Hey, got the viewing audience. Yeah, bring your kid. I think I seen you. You know, does your kid look like you? You have an amazing look. We can get them into the Hollywood. You know anything. They man, come on, bro. And then who to say that this viewing audience ain't even real? It's real. We don't know. A lot of them might be connected to all this. You know, we don't know. But I know goddamn for sure right here. Now all of a sudden they put the blue back in it. See that, y'all? Now watch when they show the trees by.
To her studio and spoke out for the studio and spoke out for the first time.
Epstein Island, y'all. Palm trees, the blue. Come on, man.
About the controversy swirling around her.
This summer, there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. And then there was an investigation.
Folks. Now she got to make a public apology, but you're still showing your symbols with your hands right here. You see that, yeah? You see that?
Here we go. Here we go with them hand signs.
You gotta hold your hands like that to talk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, hey, y'all. Okay, I got caught up a little bit. Look, I'm showing you. Look, you better get your funky ass in front of the camera and do something about it. But she's still she talking. She letting them know that she's talking to them. She apologized for almost getting them busted or whatever. She's doing too much. So, but here's the signals right here to let you know she's talking to them. Okay.
I learned that things happened here that never should have happened.
She apologized.
They always have like a checker. See, here's the white and black. They gonna have the one checker showing. Man, come on, bro.
Apologized and promised to do better.
The truth is,
eyes closed wide open when we're dealing with this, y'all. Okay, eyes closed wide open. I mean, you seeing it from a spiritual aspect.
that person that you see on TV. I am also a lot of other things. Sometimes I get sad. I get mad.
You gotta make excuses. I'm sad the reason why I'm treating you this way. I'm mad. Now you ain't supposed to treat your employees like that. Everybody. Some of them people just coming there to do a damn job, make a living, support their family. They ain't gotta be subjected to your weird shit. Now see, I heard a boss say that to me. You know, sometimes the pressure is tough, and you know, I never did this type of building process before. That's why I'm stressed out now, motherfucker. You're a racist piece of shit. Me and the Mexican guy on the person on the job. Y'all seen all them goddamn videos of me up there on the goddamn up on the goddamn roof, grabbing goddamn trusses and building buildings from the ground up, building trusses is hanging up in the goddamn air. But the motherfucker didn't even want to try to tell me. I'm new. Me and the Mexican guy. Hey, bro, what's cool? You know, what do we need to do? Go look at the road plans. But you go tell him somebody who's been there 2 years, you got a baby and pamper him, and then you get rid of me talking about lack of the development. Oh, y'all got the game fucked up. EEOC for your motherfucking ass. You trust believe that? I documented everything. My wife told me, hey, Anton, don't go say nothing. Just be humble, do your job. I did that and still got fired. Still got fired. This shit happened 8 weeks ago. Well, no, wait, 4, 8, 12. No, 12 weeks ago. I'm coming. Hey, no, y'all ain't finna get away with that shit. Making big black dick jokes. Pushing MAGA. The job ain't for us to be listening to goddamn MAGA. Charlie Kirk. Making big black dick jokes and calling him a beaner. Calling us dumb and stupid. This ain't over. Trust me. I've already put in the claim if you're watching, nigga. And I didn't say the I didn't say the what y'all use. Pushing Nazi shit. All that was going on that job. Yeah. And you think you don't get away with it? No. You ain't getting away with shit. Now let's keep going. You know, it was nothing.
I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient, and I am working on all of that. I am a work in progress. And if I've ever
making chicken and watermelon joke, I put up a lot of that shit. Cause I would already snapped out on him. My wife was like, no, just chill. I come on and report that shit every day. Document it. Give a fuck about no MAGA, no Hillary Clinton, no goddamn Kamala. I'm here to work. Piece of shit.
Let someone down, if I've ever hurt their feelings, I am so sorry for that.
But one former Ellen producer isn't buying it. Hedda Muscat.
Driving heavy machinery, and then we constantly had to redo shit over and over. But you guys are supposed to be the one to know. And then when you run out of man hours, now y'all want to try to blame shit on me and another new person. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all incompetent. All that shit that I was doing, since y'all didn't want to train me, I learned by looking at the fucking blueprints, which that ain't part of the training process. You motherfuckers supposed to teach. We knew.
Worked on the Ellen Show back in 2003.
Phony.
Like I say, trust me. You think you got away with something? You didn't. You didn't.
Liar, hypocrite. That's my reaction.
I want back pay for all the days I missed the 50 hours a week. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The mental abuse that you motherfucker, the danger that y'all had us up there roofing in the goddamn rain. High winds, we put metal on the goddamn roof, bitch. Racist motherfucker.
She's known about this for 17 years. She's created this culture. I was there from day one. We were all petrified of her. She was not.
Important buildings. You think you got away with something? I already filed my case. In there a lot of time. I still had more time to do it. They think because I've been quiet for 4 months, it's over. No, it ain't. I already put my claim in. Equal opportunity, EEOC. That's the first time I've been there before with you racist motherfuckers.
Nice.
The bigger issue, according to some staffers, was the culture itself. Several said
everybody see me out there getting it in, building, motherfucker. Faster than your goddamn people. I'm twice their age. Got me fucked up.
there was no
Sorry about that, y'all.
safe or confidential way to file complaints. Some claim senior staff discouraged them from speaking up. Warner Brothers, the studio behind the show, eventually launched an internal investigation. Executive producers were removed. Public statements were made. But critics online began asking a different question. Why did it take so long? Then another name surfaced, one that added a new layer to the story.
Video clip is a short one, just 3 seconds long. It's part of the Epstein files, and it shows the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein being shown in the Louvre by Jack Lang. The 86-year-old.
Why is everybody so connected to this guy? Is he the top devil of the planet? I mean, what? How did he connect with all these people? He cannot have information on everybody. I mean, come on, bro. Somebody adding up.
Former culture minister knew Epstein for years and used his car and his plane. Lang told French media that he'd met Epstein through Woody Allen, would have cut off all...
Woody Allen, of all people, Woody Allen. Got to the chick, a little girl, and they ended up marrying her when she got of age. So you know he's already messing with her.
Contact. Had he known...
Mia Farrow, that was his ex-wife. I mean, you had her, Mia Farrow, which wasn't an ugly white woman. You know, I mean, beauty coming all goddamn colors. I can say what you want. You know, for his old ass, that was like a come up. And then, but then you messing with the daughter. You messing with the adopted daughter. Come on, man. Then you end up marrying your daughter. How does that work? Do you adopt her and then marry her? People are sick.
Known that he was at the heart of a criminal network. But Lang's family ties to Epstein go beyond casual acquaintances. The French investigative site Mediapart revealed that Epstein opened an offshore account in the U.S. Virgin Islands in 2016. And half of the shares were owned by Caroline Lang, the former minister's daughter. Her name is also in Epstein's will, signed 2 days just before his death in prison. He promised her $5 million. Caroline Lang has also responded to the site, saying the offshore account was meant for art investments, but she was never paid my
Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. We go. Wait a minute. No, take this one out. Hold on.
5. Comedian Margaret Cho said on a podcast that Ellen had been a mean girl behind the scenes. Cho claimed they had known each other for years from...
She ain't getting none of that Cho. That's what it is, Cho. Yeah, that's what she mean to you.
Stand-up comedy days. But when she appeared on Ellen's talk show, she was treated like a stranger.
What, Ellen?
Ellen was like really weird and not nice to me for most of my career. And like, cause I opened for her in the...
You ain't open up the right way. Ellen's a gatekeeper for the women.
1980s.
She got a high position. She got a high position, y'all.
You did.
Well, she was a headliner in comedy clubs.
This a dude. You ain't finna tell me this ain't no dude right here.
And not way before her big fame.
Uh-huh.
And so then when I would do her talk show in the 2000s, she acted like we just met. And I'm like, what?
One of those times.
I'm like, what? Like, that's weird. Like,
right.
It's like, we go way back. Dude,
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. She just I mean, if she act like she didn't know you on the show, now it's your turn to steal her audience. Fuck. Okay, you don't know me. I'm here. I'm on your platform. I'm gonna steal your people. I'm blowing up. Fuck this act like, oh, you don't know me. I mean, forget all that. But you know, maybe you did good because you could have reached some levels to some weirdness, you know. So you did good. You did good by falling back. So many people fall back.
What?
At one point, she was funny. They were promoting this lady. I remember. You know, but there's certain things that you didn't want to do. You're not telling that part.
so creepy and weird. But, you know, also the other thing was David Bowie had been on the show, and he was so excited that the night before that I had come to his show wearing this
but now, okay, go ahead.
giant Chinese emperor outfit. He was really thrilled about it, and he talked at length about it. And she cut it out of the show.
Because you didn't let her put the strap on you. For her to dominate and be like, okay, I'll do it, man. She got to have like a 14, 15, 18-inch strap on that she's going to put in you. That's the only way to make her feel like she can outdo the average man. That's her way of doing it.
Which made me so mad. And the producer, who's a really good friend of mine, had to call me and tell me, I can't believe she did this, but she cut it out of the show. But you need to know that he was going on and on about your outfit. He loves you. God said your name.
Look. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hear this. Hey, come on. This Hollywood stuff. Hey, bro. Hey, brother. Entertain on Facebook or something. I don't know. YouTube. Because once you're trying to reach the heights of having them paying you, you can go through a lot. You know, don't make entertainment your main goal. Have you some other job lined up and you just get on here and do this shit for a hobby or something.
It's so petty.
Which is so rude.
That is
petty. You know, come.
So I don't know if it was personal. Maybe it was for time.
Right.
But still, I'm going to take it personally just because I decided to.
You should have sent her a note and said, send me the footage. I'll post it to my YouTube.
That's enough. All right. Anybody want to say something before I get to the rest of them? Go ahead. I got some more. Let's see. All these people getting ready to testify. Okay, now it's gonna let me share. Excuse me. All right, can y'all see this? No, you can't. All right. So this is some current stuff going on. It was 2 days ago. This article, February 21st, 2026. It says how Wall Street, I guess this is a business, right? It's kind of business. Let's read it. Oh, come on, man. I ain't trying to buy none of your program. Okay. All right. So Jeffrey Epstein is once again hunting one of the most powerful firms in Wall Street. And from the grave, I guess, so supposedly his grave, Apollo Global Management. Right? Now how does this dude just connected everybody? I mean, everybody, all the billionaires. Look, 5 years after the Epstein scandal forced billionaire Leon Black to step down. How you force a billionaire to step down as Apollo CEO? He's the CEO. Recent release of millions of documents related to Epstein's show, Black's Replacement. Current CEO Mark Rowan met with Epstein multiple times years after Epstein's 2008 guilty plea, a minor for prostitution, procuring a minor for prostitution, a prostitute. Now he's selling minors, y'all. He getting money paid off of at this 18-month jail. What? 18-month jail sentence? Wait a minute. Which one got 18 months? You mean tell me he only got 18 months? So who got 18 months? Time years after Epstein's 2008 guilty plea for procuring a minor for prostitution and his 18-month jail sentence. So a year and a half for the country club. Epstein files have raised new questions about the firm's ties to the convicted sex offender and its transparency. Excuse me. To investors to talk about those links. Right? Look. Hold up. Too powerful. I mean, look at all this money, y'all. Look at just help all. I mean, come on. Too powerful. Oh, come on, man. Hold up. Let me. Two powerful teachers unions that have committed at least $27.5 billion to Apollo committed wrote a letter to the SEC this week. Remember, this 2 days old, y'all, and we got up to date information. If I'm trying to get everything situated. Maybe I don't need. Okay, hold up. 27, almost $28 billion to Apollo. They throwing money around like it ain't nothing. Wrote a letter to the SEC this week calling for federal regulators to investigate Apollo's apparent lack of candor over the relationship with Epstein. Now, Apollo is doing damage control. The asset management giant responded this week by insinuating to clients that there is nothing new in the Epstein documents, and Rowan did not have a business or personal relationship with the disgraced figure. Despite multiple attempts from Epstein to do business with Apollo executives other than Black, Apollo said Epstein requests were all rejected. So they trying to dissociate itself with him. Black said in late 2020 that with the benefit of hindsight, he deeply regretted having had any involvement with Epstein. The focus on Apollo shows that how the recent release of trove of Epstein documents is raising new questions about his ties to powerful figures on Wall Street and across corporate America, long after his 2008 guilty plea to procuring money. This ain't his first demonstration, y'all. See? He been doing this. Look at this. He been doing it. Look at that. Right here. Long after his 2008 guilty plea to procuring a minor for prostitution. So why are y'all still dealing with this fella? Newly discovered relationships, connections, and conversations with Epstein risk damaging and reputations of major brands and business leaders. Y'all know what he was doing. Y'all probably kicking it with him too. For some of the consequences have been significant. The Epstein files have fueled a new flurry of resignations from business leaders in recent weeks, including top lawyer at Goldman Sachs. And they get Goldman Sachs, but come on. The chairman of the prestigious law firm. Everybody heard of Goldman Sachs? Come on, man. Then they got this Paul Weiss right now testifying right now in front of a committee. I'll show you. Chairman of prestigious law firm Paul Weiss and the executive chairman of Hyatt Hotels. Let's keep going. Wow. Now they're talking major money. Remember, we're talking billions? Look, New York-based Apollo, which managed nearly, how much, y'all? How did he, 1 million, excuse me, 1 trillion. 1 trillion. So like you got 999.99 cent, 999,099 cent billions. One more penny will bring you to 1 trillion, y'all. Just add a penny to it. Now you're a trillionaire. 1 trillion in assets have been dogged by his ties to Epstein for years. Black is one of the co-founders who resigned in 2021 after a probe found Black's payment to Epstein total $158 million. Why is he paying Epstein $158 million from 2012 to 2017? All right, let's keep going. But that probe, led by a law firm, Desert LLP, said that Black's 2019 claims that he never promoted Mr. Epstein's services to other Apollo senior executives. Not false, but could have been more precise. Law firm report also said that neither Roman nor Apollo co-founder Josh Harris hired Epstein or consulted with him on personal matters. And it's clear that no Apollo employee other than black ever seriously considered hiring Epstein. So they trying to blame this. Much less accurately retain him. The Descartes report said. Descartes did not respond to a request for comment. However, the teachers union note that hundreds of documents, the Epstein files released by the Department of Justice. That what the DOJ is, y'all. Excuse me. That what the DOJ is. Department of Justice reference Rowan and indicate the current Apollo CEO met with Epstein multiple times years after the they met with him after the 2008 guilty plea and his 18-month jail sentence, which they said he was able to just walk out, come and go as he pleased. That's the jail sentence they're talking about. I think they were giving 12 hours to be out in the world and then come back, go to sleep, and then be there by 8, and then he get to leave again. In February 2016, Epstein and Rowan traded emails about a potential Apollo corporate inversion, a tax maneuver designed to lower a company tax rate by reincorporating in lower tax countries. The two discussed taping banking firms Rothschild, connected to Rothschild, for potential inversions. See? I can join the call if you think it's appropriate. Epstein email Rowan. Using Rothschild for the inversion allows interesting structures. Rowan replied, agreed. In March 2016, Rowan shared with Epstein what appears to be an internal Apollo email correspondence about the valuation of the tax asset. So let's keep going. In September 2016, Brad Weissler, an executive at the Apollo affiliate, sent an email asking Apollo staffers to keep Epstein copy on certain tax matters for his substantive enterprise expertise. Sorry. The teachers union. Now, I'll follow with the teachers union, y'all. I mean, come on. The teachers union wrote in a letter, we believe investor communications from Apollo currently give an inaccurate and incomplete picture of the firm and its partners' connection to Epstein. The record must be clarified. Teachers Union trouble. The American Federation of Teachers. What are you doing, man? Why is he in everything? The American Federation of Teachers and the American Association of University Professors argued in a letter on Tuesday that Apollo has not been upfront about the links to Epstein. Oh, man. We are troubled by Apollo's seeming inability to be forthcoming about the extent of which Epstein was a personal, social, professional associate of the firm and its partners. The union wrote in the letters of the Director of Enforcement and the Securities of Exchange Commission. We don't know exactly what motivates the lack of candor, but it should be investigated. Specifically, the unions argue that the SEC should investigate whether Apollo's statement could be considered materially false or misleading. All right, so we're going to keep going. Let me see. These are all other people that is getting caught up. That's all I can tell you. But let's keep going because I got other stuff. You fell off. All right. So let's keep going.
Yeah, I had fell off, man. I'm still there.
Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see. Stop sharing. You ready for my show tonight? All right, let me see what else I got for you. I got a lot. I got a lot. Okay, something went wrong. Now let me share. Okay, so let's see. Hold up. Epstein files. Okay. Pull up. And it might be stopping me from showing y'all. All right. So, let's see. Y'all see that? This was the island right here. See? This is Epstein Island. Y'all see it? Yeah. You get caught up over there, you're in some goddamn trouble. You hear me? All you people looking on these foreign lands, come over here and get work, and then they steal your Visa card and all that. Now you're indebted slave over here selling cootie cat and taking advantage of the young men, putting them out there with the weirdos, getting busted out. I mean, come on, man. All right, hold up. So we're gonna stop that. That's just picture the island. So what's going on? What's going on now is they got the Clintons subpoenaing them, right? So yeah, the Clintons is getting ready to come in front of the court. Can y'all see this? Let me see. Okay, no, not yet. Yeah, the Clintons getting ready to come in front of the court, y'all.
Yeah, you know they ain't gonna say but too much though. But they already said it. That lawyer told that one guy, he was like, "You better not say too much, or I'm gonna kill you." A hot mic though. And you know, he ain't even hear it.
Oh wow.
He didn't know that he didn't know it was on.
Oh wow.
That what's the Victoria's Secret guy? His lawyer. So you know, Bill ain't finna say too much.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. They only gonna like this. What the
So
guy
this Victoria's Secret
guy,
you think he more powerful than Bill and him?
I don't think he is, but just like a guy told me in the military, he said he looked at me and he said, "You talk too much. Only tell people what they ask you." And I thought about that thing for a while, and this is one of the cases. They're only gonna tell what people ask them at a bare minimum. I guarantee you. But they ain't more powerful.
This was going on with the Clintons right here. Oh, go ahead, Tommy. Yeah.
I was just saying. I know you good, bro. I know we on a delay or something, but I was just saying though. I don't think it's about power with them. I think it's a little bit more deeper than we really think, and then I'm just waiting to see if it comes out about what it really is about. So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's more people involved. He ain't the only one. Initial subpoenas in defiance. The House Oversight Committee. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. All right, hold up. Come on, man. I'm a screen froze. God dang it. Hold up. See, that's them people. They freeze them a screen. That's them people, y'all.
Yep.
All right.
So we got control.
Hit that like, share, subscribe, man. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Don't be afraid to put some money in that the $ Mandinka Molly Cash App, man. I'm one of the ones that bring you some real information. Maybe I'll go out and pay for goddamn Unc West and all these. I ain't hating on y'all, but some of the information y'all bringing out over there, sign that. It ain't, man. I mean, y'all paying for that? Y'all paying for a $30 debate? Are we humans? Are we primates?
Scream monkey.
Okay, send almost 7,000, like 5 in my goddamn cash out, 10. Wow, y'all must not really like me. Y'all just here to, I don't know, man. All right. So the initial subpoenas and defiance. The House Oversight Committee initially issued subpoenas to Bill and Hillary Clinton on August 2025, with depositions scheduled for October and December of that year. And then again in January 2026, the Clintons defied these subpoenas, citing various reasons, including a funeral and accusing the committee of playing. The Clintons said, y'all playing games, partisanship, politics, and issuing invalid and legally unenforceable subpoenas. Now, contempt of Congress.
Not to cut you off real quick. I was watching that when they was doing the hearing for the Clintons, man, And I hate to say it, but I kind of feel what Hillary and Bill Clinton them was saying. They basically were saying that they don't want to testify openly because it's embarrassing to be associated with the thing. But he said, Bill them said that, because you know they are lawyers too, they're high power lawyers. Bill them said that they were willing to write every affidavit or every statement that they wanted them to write, and they were certified, but they just don't want to be questioned by their peers, is what they said.
Yeah, too bad. Yeah, we seen you, Bill, in the goddamn. Hey, we seen you, Bill, in the goddamn pool. You and Rosala with the young chick faces that's tapped out. No, nigga, you need some explaining to do. Contempt of Congress threat. Due to their non-compliance, Republicans and Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, Federal Law Enforcement Subcommittee unanimously voted to recommend that the House Representatives hold the Clintons in contempt of Congress. That court, Congress. This is a serious step, which is passed by the full House, could lead to them being referred to the Department of Justice, DOJ, for prosecution with potential penalties, including jail time and fines. So they better show up. Now, agreement to testify.
I'm gonna say, man, they just like if it's like you got a case or whatever against you in the court. You can pay your lawyer to go there and to represent you. You don't even have to show up, depends on how much money you have. So that's the game they're trying to play. They don't want to show up. They want somebody else to go there in person for them. That's all they doing, man. And they got enough money to do that and draw it out if they want to.
So you saying in 3 days they ain't even gonna be there?
I don't know, but I know I know how that lawyer game work, and you can pay your lawyer to represent you and don't have to show up. So,
so agreement to testify caving. Faced with the impending contempt vote, the Clintons' counsel informed Chairman James Comer that they would agree to appear. They ain't want that smoke for depositions. This is I typed in. Yeah, I typed in what's the latest information going on the Epstein, files or whatever. Chairman Comer announced that the Clintons completely caved once it became clear that the House was moving forward with contempt proceedings. They know what's going on. Now look at this. Deposition and date location. Hillary Clinton deposition was scheduled for February 26th, and then Bill's February 27th in 2026. These depositions are being held in Chappaqua, New York, their hometown, as an accommodation for their schedules, rather than in Washington, D.C. Closed door versus public. The deposition will be closed door, transcribed in film sessions in accordance to the House committee rules. Hillary Clinton publicly challenged Chairman Comer to hold a public hearing with cameras, but the committee insists on private depositions, first stating public hearings are not out of the question, but not before the private session. Well, you gotta have now. We want to know. Ain't no privates, nothing. We need to see right here and there on TV. Now they want it private. Come on, man. All right. So the committee stated goal. The Chairman Comer has stated that the goal is to deliver transparency and accountability for the American people and for survivors. And that Clinton's testimony is critical to the understanding Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's sex trafficking network, and that ways they sought to curry favor and influence to shield themselves from scrutiny. And here go the sources down here. We can pull them up if y'all want to see like the sources. Wait a minute. Oh man, hold up. Yeah. I'm gonna take me a damn nap, man. I'm gonna eat, take me a nap, and I'm coming later for my show letter. Okay. Let's go into my Gmail and show this video. Hold up.
Yeah, you breaking up, bro. But I think you said you finna come back later, right?
Yeah, come on, man. Gmail inbox. You got something to say, family?
Yeah, I said I thought you said you was getting ready to jump off, man, and take a nap or eat something.
No, so yeah. I'm gonna show one more thing, and then another video for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna lay it down, man.
Okay.
And then lay it down. No, you ain't supposed to eat and lay down, but I do.
I ain't judging. Gotcha.
I do. Sometimes right after I get done eating, taking my last bite.
Gotcha.
Nap time. All right.
Yeah.
So let me see what else I got. Right? Come on, Emerson. Yeah, I see you on the grill. I want to show y'all this, man. I want to show y'all this. We're going to get up out of here because it ties to this Rockefeller guy and Rothschilds, these powerful families. They really do. We'll see what he created to perpetuate the manipulation. Deceit is going on right before your eyes wide open. Let me see. So let me share it or what? Okay, maybe then. Let's see. Hold up. Share screen. Where they at? Oh, come on, hold up. I just had it up here. YouTube. This it? Hold up. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. All right, hold up. Let's check this out. All right, hold up. You see that? It ain't showing. Is it not showing?
Nah, I don't see that on here.
There you go. I'll create a system that you can never escape. Let's check this out. It's a 20-minute video. I'm not gonna talk through it. We're just gonna let it flow. All right. Unless it's something real important that you want to say something, but I'm not gonna say nothing. You can say something.
That's cool.
Right,
that's cool.
Let's go. Let it play.
In 1870, a 31-year-old man in Cleveland, Ohio, controlled 4% of America's oil refining capacity. By 1880, he controlled 90%. By 1904, he controlled 91% of oil production, 85% of final sales, and had created the template for every monopoly that exists today. His name was John D. Rockefeller. And the system he built, the corporate structures he invented, the monopolistic tactics he perfected, they didn't die when Standard Oil was broken up in 1911. They evolved, they spread, and they control your life right now in 2025. The gasoline you pump, the drugs you buy, the tech platforms you use, the food you eat, the banks you borrow from, every single one uses the Rockefeller playbook. Vertical integration, horizontal consolidation, regulatory capture, tax-exempt foundations that shape policy, and market dominance so complete that competition becomes impossible. Rockefeller didn't just build an oil empire, he built the architecture of modern corporate control. And you cannot escape it, because the system isn't Standard Oil. The system is the method. And that method has been replicated by every dominant corporation for 150 years. Amazon uses it, Google uses it, Pfizer uses it, JP Morgan uses it. They all learned from the same blueprint, the Rockefeller blueprint. Control the supply chain vertically, eliminate competitors horizontally, capture the regulators, use philanthropy to buy legitimacy. And when the government finally breaks you up, make sure the pieces you control are worth more than the whole. Let me show you exactly how Rockefeller built the system, how he used it to become the richest man in history, how Standard Oil's breakup actually made him richer, and why 114 years after that breakup, you still live in the world Rockefeller designed. Because understanding this system isn't academic, it's survival. The system is designed to extract wealth from you and concentrate it at the top. And once you see how it works, you'll see it everywhere. John Davison Rockefeller was born July 8, 1839 in Richford, New York. His father was a con man who sold fake cancer cures. His mother was a devout Baptist. This combination, the con man's ruthlessness and the Baptist's moral certainty, would define Rockefeller's entire approach to business. He would destroy competitors without mercy while believing God had chosen him to organize industry for the betterment of mankind. This wasn't hypocrisy. This was genuine conviction that his monopoly was moral because it brought order to chaos and efficiency to waste. In 1859, oil was discovered in Titusville, Pennsylvania. The oil rush began. Thousands of prospectors flooded into western Pennsylvania to drill. Fortunes were made and lost overnight. Chaos, boom and bust, overproduction collapsed prices, then shortages spiked them. Rockefeller, who was 20 years old and working as a bookkeeper in Cleveland, saw opportunity, but not in drilling. Drilling was volatile, risky, dependent on luck. Rockefeller saw opportunity in refining, turning crude oil into kerosene for lamps. That was the real business. In 1863, Rockefeller invested $4,000 in his first oil refinery in Cleveland. Within 2 years, it was the largest refinery in Cleveland. But Cleveland had 30 refineries. Competition was fierce. Margins were thin. Most refineries operated at the edge of bankruptcy. This is where Rockefeller's genius emerged. He didn't try to compete on price. He tried to eliminate competition entirely. And he did it through a method that would become the foundation of corporate America. Vertical integration. Vertical integration means controlling every stage of production. Most refineries just refined oil. They bought crude from drillers, refined it, and sold kerosene to distributors. They controlled one step. Rockefeller decided to control all the steps. He bought the barrel-making factories, so he didn't have to buy barrels. He bought tank cars and railroads to ship his own oil. He bought his own warehouses for storage. He bought the distribution networks to sell directly to consumers. Every step that used to be a separate business generating profit for someone else, Rockefeller brought in-house. This gave him massive cost advantages. While competitors paid 25 cents per barrel from barrel makers, Rockefeller made his own for 15 cents. While competitors paid railroads to ship oil, Rockefeller owned the tank cars and negotiated secret rebates. The railroads paid him to ship his oil and charged competitors more. This wasn't just efficient, this was predatory. Rockefeller could sell kerosene at prices that put competitors out of business while still making profit. And that's exactly what he did. By 1870, Rockefeller created Standard Oil Company of Ohio. His refinery capacity had grown from one small plant to the largest refining operation in the world. But he still only controlled 4% of American refining. That wasn't enough. So Rockefeller launched the second phase of his strategy, horizontal integration. If vertical integration is controlling the entire supply chain, horizontal integration is buying or destroying every competitor. In 1872, Rockefeller initiated what historians call the Cleveland Massacre. Over 3 months, Rockefeller approached every refinery owner in Cleveland. He offered to buy their refineries. If they agreed, he paid fair market value and often hired them as managers. If they refused, he launched a price war. Rockefeller would drop the price of kerosene below cost. His competitors, who couldn't produce as cheaply, lost money on every sale. They had two choices: sell to Rockefeller or go bankrupt. Most sold, a few fought, they all lost. By the end of 1872, Rockefeller controlled 25 of Cleveland's 26 refineries. He went from 4% to 25% of American refining capacity in 3 months. This was the blueprint: offer to buy. If they refuse, destroy them economically. And buy the ruins. This method would be used in every industry by every monopoly for the next 150 years. But Rockefeller wasn't satisfied with Cleveland. He wanted the entire. Through the 1870s, Rockefeller expanded Standard Oil across America. He bought refineries in New York, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. He used the same tactics everywhere. Secret railroad rebates that made his shipping costs lower than competitors. Vertical integration that made his production costs the lowest. And ruthless price wars that destroyed anyone who refused to sell. By 1879, Standard Oil controlled 90% of America's refining capacity. 90%, that's not a business, that's a monopoly. But here's where Rockefeller's true genius emerged. He understood that monopolies faced two problems. First, they're illegal. The Sherman Antitrust Act was passed in 1890 specifically to break up monopolies like Standard Oil. Second, they're hated. The public despised Rockefeller. He was called a robber baron, a ruthless tyrant, the most hated man in America. Rockefeller needed a solution to both problems, and he found it: the trust. In 1882, Rockefeller's lawyers created the Standard Oil Trust. Here's how it worked. Standard Oil of Ohio couldn't legally own companies in other states, but a trust could. Rockefeller created a trust that held the stock of all Standard Oil companies. 41 shareholders, all Rockefeller and his close associates, controlled the trust. The trust controlled the companies. This was the first major corporate trust in American history, and it became the model for every trust that followed. Sugar Trust, Tobacco Trust, Steel Trust, all copied Rockefeller's structure. The trust allowed Rockefeller to control a nationwide monopoly while technically complying with state laws. But more importantly, it created a new legal entity. The trust wasn't a company, it was a holding company. It didn't produce anything, it just owned other companies. The structure would evolve into the modern corporation, the parent company that owns subsidiaries: Berkshire Hathaway, Alphabet, Meta, Amazon. They're all descendants of Rockefeller's trust. By 1904, Standard Oil controlled 91% of oil refining in America and 85% of final sales. Rockefeller was the richest man in the world. His net worth was $900 million. That's $25 billion in today's money. But that's just paper wealth. At his peak in 1913, Rockefeller was worth $400 billion, inflation-adjusted dollars. Richer than Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates combined. The richest individual in modern history. And he built that wealth through the system. Vertical integration, horizontal consolidation, legal structures that concentrated control. This was the system. But the public was turning against monopolies. In 1890, Congress passed the Sherman Antitrust Act, making monopolies illegal. In 1906, investigative journalist Ida Tarbell published The History of the Standard Oil Company, exposing Rockefeller's tactics, secret railroad rebates, predatory pricing, crushing competitors. The outcry was enormous. In 1911, the Supreme Court ruled that Standard Oil was an illegal monopoly and ordered it broken up into 34 separate companies. This should have been the end, the destruction of the system, but it wasn't. It was the beginning of the system's evolution, because when Standard Oil was broken up, Rockefeller still owned shares in all 34 companies. Standard Oil of New Jersey became Exxon. Standard Oil of New York became Mobil. Standard Oil of California became Chevron. Standard Oil of Indiana became Amoco. Standard Oil of Ohio became Sohio, later bought by BP. The breakup didn't destroy Rockefeller's wealth, it multiplied it. Before the breakup, Standard Oil stock was worth about $600 per share. After the breakup, the combined value of all 34 companies was worth over $2,000 per share. Rockefeller's wealth tripled. Why? Because the breakup forced each company to compete, which drove innovation and efficiency. And because breaking one monopoly into 34 companies that still dominated their regional markets wasn't really breaking up the monopoly, it was just reorganizing it. Today, most of those 34 companies have merged back together. Exxon and Mobil merged in 1999. Chevron bought Standard Oil of Kentucky and Gulf Oil. BP bought Amoco and Sohio. The Standard Oil monopoly that was broken up in 1911 has essentially reconsolidated into Exxon, Mobil, Chevron, and BP. The system broke itself up to avoid regulation, then quietly put itself back together over 100 years. But Standard Oil isn't even Rockefeller's most enduring legacy. The real legacy is the system itself. The methods, the structures, the playbook. Let me show you how it's being used right now. Amazon uses vertical integration exactly like Rockefeller. Amazon started as an online bookstore. Now it controls the entire supply chain. It owns the warehouses, the logistics network, the delivery trucks, the payment processing, the cloud infrastructure that hosts its competitors' websites. Amazon Web Services, AWS, generates $90 billion in annual revenue. That's more than Amazon's retail profit. Rockefeller controlled refineries, railroads, and distribution. Amazon controls retail, logistics, and cloud computing. Same playbook, different century. Amazon also uses horizontal consolidation. It buys competitors, Whole Foods, Zappos, Twitch, Ring, MGM Studios, over 100 acquisitions. When it can't buy a competitor, it copies their products and undercuts their prices using data from its own marketplace. Third-party sellers report their sales data to Amazon. Amazon analyzes that data, identifies successful products, creates Amazon Basics versions, and promotes them above the original. This is the modern version of Rockefeller's price war, legal, barely regulated, and devastatingly effective. Google uses the trust structure. Alphabet is a holding company that owns Google, YouTube, Waymo, DeepMind, Verily, and dozens of other subsidiaries. It's the Standard Oil Trust, one parent company controlling multiple operating companies. This structure shields the parent from liability, allows tax optimization across jurisdictions, and makes regulatory breakup complicated because each subsidiary is technically separate. Pharmaceutical companies use Rockefeller's regulatory capture strategy. Rockefeller didn't just compete in markets. He shaped the rules. He lobbied for railroad regulations that favored Standard Oil. He worked with politicians to set standards for kerosene that his refineries could meet, but competitors couldn't. Today, pharmaceutical companies do the same. They fund the FDA through user fees. They lobby for patent extensions. They write the regulators they're supposedly regulated by. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Merck, they learned from Rockefeller. Control the regulators, and you control the market. The financial sector uses holding company structures. JP Morgan Chase is a holding company that owns Chase Bank, JP Morgan Investment Bank, and numerous subsidiaries. Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, all holding companies. When Dodd-Frank tried to regulate banks after 2008, the holding company structure made it nearly impossible. Which entity do you regulate, the parent or the subsidiaries? Rockefeller solved this problem in 1882. Banks copied the solution 100 years later. And then there's philanthropy. Rockefeller's final innovation. In 1913, Rockefeller created the Rockefeller Foundation with an initial gift of $250 million, over $7 billion today. The foundation funded medical research, education, and public health. On the surface, this was charity, Rockefeller giving back. But look deeper. The foundation allowed Rockefeller to avoid estate taxes. It gave him control over which universities received funding, which meant control over what was taught and researched. It bought him legitimacy. The man who destroyed thousands of competitors was now a philanthropist. The most hated man in America became a beloved benefactor. The Rockefeller Foundation funded the creation of modern medical education. It funded Johns Hopkins, University of Chicago, Rockefeller University. It established the model for medical schools that emphasized pharmaceutical interventions over holistic care. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is documented history. The foundation shaped American medicine to favor the pharmaceutical model. And pharmaceutical companies, many descended from Standard Oil's chemical divisions, profited enormously. Today, every billionaire uses the Rockefeller playbook. Bill Gates founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, $75 billion in assets. It funds global health initiatives, shapes WHO policy, and influences national governments. Mark Zuckerberg created the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. Warren Buffett pledged most of his wealth to the Gates Foundation. These aren't just charity, they're tax avoidance, legacy building, and policy influence. Rockefeller invented the model. Modern billionaires perfected it. The Rockefeller family still exists, still influential. David Rockefeller, John D's grandson, died in 2017 at age 101. He was chairman of Chase Manhattan Bank, founder of the Trilateral Commission, one of the most powerful men in global finance for 50 years. The family's wealth, estimated at $11 billion, is spread across hundreds of trusts and foundations. The Rockefeller Brothers Fund, the Rockefeller Family Fund, the David Rockefeller Fund. They still shape policy, fund research, and influence politics 150 years after John D. started Standard Oil. And here's the most important part. The system isn't designed to be escaped. It's designed to be invisible until you're already trapped. You buy gasoline refined by ExxonMobil or Chevron, descendants of Standard Oil. You buy from Amazon, which uses Rockefeller's vertical integration and horizontal consolidation. You search on Google, structured as a trust like Standard Oil. You take pharmaceuticals developed through a medical system shaped by Rockefeller Foundation grants. You bank with institutions using Rockefeller's holding company structures. And your taxes fund regulations written by the industries being regulated just like Rockefeller. The system is self-perpetuating. It concentrates wealth. It eliminates competition. It captures regulators. And it uses philanthropy to buy legitimacy while avoiding taxes. This is the Rockefeller system. And it's not a conspiracy. It's just corporate structure. Legal, accepted, and replicated by every dominant company in every major industry. You cannot buy oil outside the descendants of Standard Oil. You cannot avoid Amazon's logistics network. You cannot opt out of pharmaceutical medicine shaped by Rockefeller grants. You cannot escape the banking system built on Rockefeller's holding company model. You live inside the system. And the system extracts wealth from you every single day and concentrates it at the top, exactly as Rockefeller designed it to do in 1870. Here's what makes Rockefeller different from other robber barons. Carnegie built steel mills. When he died, U.S. Steel remained, but Carnegie's personal control ended. Vanderbilt built railroads. When he died, the railroads continued, but fragmented. J.P. Morgan built financial empires. When he died, his partners carried on, but his personal dominance faded. But Rockefeller built a system, and systems don't die with their creators. They evolve, they adapt, they spread. Standard Oil was broken up in 1911, but the vertical integration model spread to every industry. The trust structure became the holding company. The regulatory capture became lobbying. The philanthropy became foundations. Every piece of Rockefeller's system was copied, refined, and embedded into corporate law, tax code, and regulatory frameworks. Rockefeller died in 1937, but his system became stronger after his death because it wasn't dependent on him. It was structural. Let me show you the mechanism. How the system extracts wealth from you. You need gasoline, you have a choice. Exxon, Chevron, BP, Shell. All of them are price-coordinated oligopolies descended from Standard Oil or using its methods. You're not choosing. You're selecting between branches of the same tree. You need to buy products. You have a choice. Amazon, Walmart, Target. Amazon dominates through vertical integration. Walmart and Target must match its scale or die. Same system, different companies. You need internet search. Google has 92% market share. That's higher than Standard Oil's peak of 91%. But Google isn't considered a monopoly by regulators because it's free. You pay with data instead of money. Rockefeller would have loved this innovation. A monopoly so complete that users don't even realize they're paying. You need social media. Facebook has 3 billion users. Instagram, also Facebook. WhatsApp, also Facebook. You're not choosing platforms. You're choosing which meta property to use. Horizontal consolidation, exactly like Rockefeller. You need healthcare. You see a doctor trained in a system shaped by Rockefeller Foundation grants. You receive pharmaceuticals developed by companies using patents, regulations, and structures pioneered by Standard Oil's chemical divisions. You pay insurance companies using Rockefeller's corporate structures. Every step, extraction. Every choice, an illusion. The average American spends $4,000 per year on gasoline, $3,000 per year on Amazon, $5,000 per year on healthcare beyond insurance, $2,200 per year on internet and technology services. That's $1,392 per year flowing using Rockefeller's system. Over a lifetime, that's $660,000 of wealth transfer, not to innovative startups or small businesses, to monopolistic corporations using 150-year-old tactics to eliminate competition and extract maximum profit. And you cannot escape it. You could refuse to buy gasoline, but you need to work, which requires transportation. You could refuse to use Amazon, but competitive pricing and convenience make it nearly impossible to avoid. You could refuse Google, but what alternative has 92% market share? You could refuse Facebook, but social connection is controlled by Meta's platforms. You could refuse pharmaceutical medicine, but medical licensing, insurance coverage, and cultural acceptance are all shaped by the Rockefeller system. This is Rockefeller's ultimate achievement. Not that he became the richest man in history, that he built a system that makes escape impossible. A system where every path leads back to consolidated corporate control, where competition is crushed before it threatens the dominant players, where regulators protect incumbents instead of consumers, where philanthropy buys influence that perpetuates the system. This is the Rockefeller system, and you live in it whether you know it or not. But here's what Rockefeller understood that most people miss. The system isn't evil, it's efficient. Vertical integration reduces costs. Horizontal consolidation eliminates wasteful competition. Regulatory capture provides stability. Foundations fund genuine research. The system works. It delivers products cheaper, faster, and more reliably than chaotic markets. Standard Oil made kerosene affordable for average Americans. Before Standard Oil, kerosene cost 58 cents per gallon. After Standard Oil's efficiencies, 8 cents per gallon, an 86% price reduction. That's not exploitation, that's efficiency. Amazon delivers products in 2 days. Google answers every question in seconds. ExxonMobil produces gasoline at scale. Pfizer develops life-saving drugs. The system delivers value. The problem isn't that it doesn't work. The problem is that it concentrates wealth at the top while delivering efficiency at the bottom. You get cheap gasoline, fast shipping, instant information, and effective medicine. Rockefeller's heirs get trillions in accumulated wealth. Both things are true. So what do? How do you respond to a system you cannot escape? 3 options. 1, accept it. Understand that consolidation and monopoly are features of advanced capitalism, not bugs. Use the efficiencies they provide. Buy from Amazon. Use Google. Accept that wealth will concentrate. 2, resist it. Support antitrust enforcement. Buy from small businesses even when it costs more. Use alternatives even when they're inferior. Vote for politicians who promise to break up monopolies. Make the system less efficient in exchange for less consolidation. 3, understand it and position accordingly. If you cannot escape the system, benefit from it, buy stock in the companies that dominate. Exxon, Chevron, Amazon, Google, Pfizer, JP Morgan. If the system extracts wealth from everyone and concentrates it in these companies, own these companies. This is what Rockefeller did. He owned Standard Oil while everyone else bought its products. He extracted wealth from the system he built. You can do the same, not at his scale, but proportionally. Own the extractors instead of being extracted from. This isn't investment advice. This is pattern recognition. The Rockefeller system has concentrated wealth for 150 years. It will continue concentrating wealth because it's embedded in corporate law, tax code, and regulatory structures. Fighting it is noble but exhausting. Escaping it is impossible. Understanding it and positioning within it is pragmatic. John D. Rockefeller died in 1937 at age 97. He lived long enough to see Standard Oil broken up, reconsolidate, and spread its methods across every industry. He lived long enough to see his foundation reshape American medicine and education. He lived long enough to see his grandchildren positioned at the top of American finance and industry. He built a system that outlived him by a century and will outlive us all. The system is vertical integration, horizontal consolidation, corporate trusts, regulatory capture, and philanthropic influence. It started with Standard Oil. It spread to steel, railroads, sugar, tobacco, then to automobiles, electronics, pharmaceuticals, technology. Now it dominates every sector of the economy, and you cannot escape it. You can only understand it. Rockefeller said, competition is a sin. Most people hear that as greed, but Rockefeller meant it theologically. Competition is wasteful. It duplicates effort. It destroys capital. Consolidation is righteous. It creates efficiency. It serves consumers through lower prices. Monopoly isn't theft. It's the natural end state of efficient markets. This was Rockefeller's worldview, and he built a system to enforce it. 150 years later, we live in that system. Amazon eliminates retail competition. Google eliminates search competition. Meta eliminates social media competition. Exxon, Chevron, and BP control oil. Pfizer control pharmaceuticals. JP Morgan, Bank of America, and Citi control banking. The consolidation Rockefeller started has reached its logical conclusion. The end state isn't thousands of competitors. It's 3 to 5 dominant players in every industry, all using Rockefeller's playbook. And the consolidation continues. Every year, fewer companies control more market share. Every year, barriers to entry get higher. Every year, the system gets harder to escape. This is the Rockefeller system, not Standard Oil, the method. And the method is eternal because it works. If this video showed you a system you'd never seen before, if you understand now that the corporate structures controlling your life were built by one man 150 years ago, subscribe to this channel. Because understanding the system is the first step. You cannot escape the Rockefeller system, but you can see it. And seeing it changes everything. John D. Rockefeller created a system you cannot escape. Vertical integration, horizontal consolidation, corporate trusts, regulatory capture, philanthropic influence. Welcome to Rockefeller's world.
Did you know that one commercial real estate deal
Last words. Come back later on.
can completely change your life? Unlike
Yeah, go ahead, fam.
So,
You know. All right, I think she fell off. Okay, so we'll get up out of here, man. Yep. All right. So let's get up out of here, man.
Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Black excellence at its finest. Yeah, using big words, but he can't define it. Then it hit him with the cannon, don't you stand behind him. It's about to get hot, while you change the climate. He's nothing but a novice, and he show his heart. Man, I think this rookie's done, sticking with a fork. Yeah, he treading water, swimming with the sharks. You will never see the light, living in the dark. The only thing he study is this information. Till I show him all his flaws and his calculation. Gotta leave his dummy dead as a demonstration. So I hit him with the case with no hesitation. It's a wealth of knowledge you ain't never seen. Chop his body up and weigh the dead on a triple beam. Got his bully on my phone and he keep calling me. Need me to come and pick him up from another murder scene. And he's telling me, I don't know why they keep debating me. I said we just gon' keep kicking their ass into reality. Judas 7,000 said they want a war, but they should have already known that we were looking for. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar.